But the thing is, like, they've shown that they can make exclusive tickets, especially because of that Halloween rerun event where the tickets were Halloween based units. It's like if
Even if
half
they made
of those
like
tickets were TM tickets, that'd be fucking sick.
We used to get like pirate. There was a time where we got Pirate Rumble, Kizuna Rare Recruit,
100%.
Treasure Map Rare Recruit tickets. I don't understand why we can't.
Like
the
Kizuna Golds, the Kizuna Gold should be changed to Kizuna Limited. The Treasure Map Gold should be just even like from the first Treasure Map. Any Treasure Map Rare Recruit you can pull out of them.
Treasure Map to Pirate Rumble, because otherwise, how else are you getting Pirate Rumble ones?
Pirate Rumble has gold tickets as well. I think as well.
They should get. I think they got red tickets.
Yeah, you only get the red tickets and then 2 of the guaranteed.
They should add Rumble tickets to it.
It just should be that every game mode provides the opportunity to pull units from that game mode. That's just the hard and fast truth of it. There shouldn't be.
Well, yeah, Kizuna tickets should have 2 rare recruit tickets. They should have support rare recruits and Kizuna rare recruits.
We'll just add them to PKA. Like,
yeah,
even that, yeah.
You know, like incentivize more people to go to level 150 because right now they're really like technically speaking. Once you get to level, well, you don't have like the thing is as long as you get to 90, I think that's the most like I think that's the unit. I think. Going to 90 gets you the unit, which at the end of the day is all that matters, right? But like,
I think I only got to 60 last time. But I got all my turtles for the turtle farming event, and so after that, I was like, "What's the point?"
It's just because we're so hemorrhaged on Super Cola. That's why you go to 150. You know, just to ensure that you get the maximum
Super Cola.
I did I've only ever used it once now. I did the dinghy, and that's like the only thing I've done so far.
Yeah, that's what I did.
No, you did the Mary.
Oh, I did the Mary. That's right.
Yeah,
I did
think
the
dinghy and Mary are very safe options.
And the Sunny is pretty safe.
And the Sunny as well, yeah.
We used it one time for one thing, and
it's annoying.
I didn't need it after that, so.
Yeah, and we just continuously keep getting updates for the ships, keep getting new ship upgrades, and
none of them are good.
They're good, but they're hard to.
It's just there's no content to ever worry about using them in.
It's all just
like only do the good rainbow ships, or like if we get new Grand Voyages that need certain ships.
It's all just big dicking Grand Voyage, or it's big dicking Super Kizuna. That's the only two.
Yep.
The only two reasons why you'd ever need to do them. That's it.
Yep.
All right. The only other reason why I would ever need to do it is say, fuck Knight. That guy stinks. He can come in at another point. We're just going to start the episode. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 104 of the Good, Great, Perfect podcast. I am joined by my esteemed co-host, Toadski, Todd, Brosizzle, Manizzle, Bashizzle, and his lovely partner, Chris Sweat, Chris Sweet, Carissa Sunrise. You know, all the vibes. What's going on, everyone? How you guys doing today?
We chilling?
We good.
We're good. Carissa has stepped in to support us on today's venture as Flame has probably said one of the most cringe things I've ever heard in my entire life. It's my birthday weekend.
Yeah. Who celebrates a whole birthday weekend?
Man has set aside an entire weekend to celebrate his birthday. So everyone in the comment section down below, make sure you say happy birthday, Flame. You know, make sure, you know, he does feel like he's missed out on something very special.
Because I remember he said like his birthday's like, isn't it the 11th?
Yeah, I think today it might be.
Or the 12th. Yeah, I think he's got the same birthday as Zora.
Yeah, I think so.
You may be getting up there on my favorite.
On your faves list. There's a faves list now.
There's a faves list of Treasure Cruise players? That's crazy.
I mean, is Flame really a Treasure Cruise player though?
The podcast allows him to. He actually still plays. He still pulls at least. That is the game, right?
Yeah.
I know he pulls, but does he actually play?
I mean, to be fair, what content is there to play? Like pulling is 50% of the game.
That is so true.
That's real.
True. So true. But nonetheless, we have some things to talk about today. More specifically, the 9.5 anniversary, which, is it really an anniversary at this point? Who the bloody knows, you know? But without further ado,
the celebration has not been great.
It is one of the celebrations of all time. You know what I mean? It is one of the celebrations of all time. So without further ado, we're going to start though with version 13.2. We did talk about this last Treasure Cruise ep, but now we actually have the source, the juice, the actual information itself regarding to 13.2. And I mean, the first thing is the treasure map overhaul.
Finally,
and they gave us a bit of footage.
Little
on
video.
It.
We got a video. Oh my god. We got We got a whole ass video of them playing Treasure Map, and it is the most confusing video of all time because for some reason on the global video, the user attempts to kill 2 bosses with a card that has a 100% chance to defeat 2 enemies, but only defeats 1. So that makes
a lot of sense. Yeah.
But we got to see the cards in action, which is very positive, to say the least. So the 3 treasure cards.
Yeah, I just showed Carissa the video and about the 100% chance to defeat 2 enemies, and only one of them got killed.
Yep. And then on the JP video, it was a 60% chance to kill 3 enemies, and 2 of them got killed. So I don't know. We'll see how we go. So just to jump straight into the treasure cards, I suppose, as the first point of the probably the main point of the treasure map update, to say the least, we have 4 new treasure map cards. Every user has at minimum 3 card slots that they can store these cards and use them at any point during the treasure map period. There is the steering wheel card, and keep in mind these cards have a base version, a 2-star version, and a 3-star version. So, and with each version, it increases the success rate, but it also increases like what that card actually does. So we have the steering wheel card, and at base to max, it is a 25, 50, or 75% chance to move X amount of spaces. There is the slingshot, pistol, and cannon card. Keep in mind, these are all 3 individual cards. So these are 3 cards that have 3 additional cards as well. So there's 9 mini boss killing related cards. And these 3 cards have a 25, 50, or 75% chance to defeat 1, 2, or 3 enemies. And then your treasure map points are multiplied by 2, 4, or 6 after defeating those enemies. There is the C chart cards, and they have a 25, 50, or 75% chance to increase your nav level by 1, 3, or 5. And then there is the C cat card that gives you 10, 20, or 30,000 points per move, per spot moved for 10 rolls. Now, where's your head at with this? Do you think that this actually adds like a lot of value to treasure map now? Do you think I mean, to be fair, we'll have treasure map in like a week's time, more or less, at this point. But like, first, from an abstract perspective, like, where are you at with this kind of update?
I feel like the whole point of these cards is to try and increase the efficiency of people like getting through their point rewards.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like the steering wheel, I feel like that's going to be useful to try and hit those certain chests.
Yes, yeah, big time.
Of course, there's only a % chance of working though, according to the text. So that could be really annoying. I love the C chart, raising navigation level, giving you more points upon beating bosses. Makes sense to me. I love that one. That's the one I like the most. But slingshot, gun, and cannon could be really good as well. Being able to just knock out a bunch of mini bosses straight away. Oh, that's going to be nice. And then it also gives you a treasure map point multiplier after you kill bosses.
So you do earn points regardless. So like, some strategies start to come to mind in the sense of like, maybe you don't even build point boosting teams for mini map bosses. Sorry. And like, you kind of rely on the slingshot, pistol, and cannon cards to just kill and then give you the points.
On how easy they are to acquire, I suppose.
Exactly. Like, from the video, and I mean the video is like a video, it seemed like there are a lot of card spots on the map, and I think from the text that we've been given in the past, it does say that you can hold the cards and then carry them over to the next run. It's just that you can only use them in the period of treasure map itself.
So you can't carry them over different treasure maps, but you can carry them over different navigation levels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I agree. The C chart card is probably like going to be the most beneficial. The fact that you could climb up like 5 nav levels and get way more points to the boss. But I guess if you want to look at it from the perspective of these end game like high rankers, treasure map now adds this like unfair element of RNG, I suppose, if you want to call it that. Where
which I guess is good for people like me that don't.
Oh, it's great for us. You know, it's great for us.
For the whales and hardcore players, that's where it really hurts.
Yes, absolutely. And I think that's a big concern that I'm seeing. I mean, it doesn't, no skin off my back. I still sleep fine at night, but I can definitely see people being in a bit of an outrage because TM, I mean, to be fair, like if you want to really break it down, it's not going to do much. I think it's going to be like, it's going to really be interesting to see. It's like, I think the best way I can attribute it to is like, remember the one that Flame always complains about, the Summer Girls Blitz? Like getting the beetles. If you got one beetle, it basically counted as like 10 runs or whatever. It's basically just like adding that element of RNG where if you get a C chart, pop it, and you get an increase of, if you get 5 nabs, like that's crazy. That's you're saving like.
I heard people were saying like unachievable navigation levels beforehand are now going to be able to be achieved. Like
absolutely
crazy high, like 700 plus on Japan or something. Because I mean, there's still going to be connection issues where Japan players will get faster connection and they can get through maps faster. So it'd be interesting to see what levels those players can get to.
Absolutely. I mean, I think also an underrated card, at least for now, is the C-Cat card as well. I do think that
the C-Cat card actually turn you into the C-Cat.
Yes, it does actually. You get to be the
well,
C-Cat.
that's my favorite card.
But it's not bad. Like the fact that it's guaranteed points as well is very positive. And I think for people that like, you know, that are 10 million out, which is I think a large majority of the player base at this point, the fact that you could potentially earn 300,000 points from one card, that's a lot of points to earn like up front in the middle of a run.
If you get it, you'd want to save it and pop it at the start of a map so you get the most out of it.
And you get all the movement and all, exactly right, you know. So I think all the cards are very good. However, the downside, I mean, I don't know if we want to call it a downside or not, is that alongside those cards, the boosters now play a much larger role in the effectiveness of those cards.
Exactly, yeah. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest.
No,
that's
not at all.
Shitty.
So, through
the first map was already kind of like a win more kind of situation, and now they add these new cards, and like, okay, so it kind of balances it out for everyone.
It was already pay to win.
And now they made it, well, yeah, but now they're like adding like another level of that pay to win-ness, I guess, which is just kind of weird.
It's like pay to win RNG.
It is, absolutely.
Like if you paid to win, your RNG is likely going to be better.
And
I think if you didn't pay to win, you suck.
I think we'll just run through the list pretty much, and we'll kind of like go through there. So the Legend Coby, who's gonna be the highest point booster, he does all the generic point boosting stuff, but these units now have a card enhance effect. We don't know how it works yet, and I think by the time you watch this video, we may know. Night, welcome. What's going on, bud?
Hi.
But hi. But the card enhance effect of the Coby unit is the unit increases the steering wheel cards by 20%. So keep in mind that then means that the base value of all 3 levels of those cards now goes from 25 to 45, 50 to 70, and 75 to 95% success rates. So like you get a massive increase in success rate of those steering wheel cards.
Just furthermore, by having Coby.
Exactly. Furthermore, he increases the he increases the point multiplier of the slingshot, pistol, and cannon cards by 0.5. So that changes it to 2.5, 4.5, and 6.5. Negligible, but still, like, that's more points at the end of the day. So, you know, you can't really complain. And he adds 1 card slot. That's the biggest boost, period. The fact that you can hold 4 cards as opposed to 3 just by having the Coby unit is a massive advantage. Because imagine if you stocked up 4 C chart cards.
Yeah.
Popped
I was just going to ask
you
whether or not we could have 2 of the same one at the same time.
I think I'm pretty confident you can, because in the video, I mean, I'm not going to say pretty confident. I'm going to say I'm decently confident. Because in the video, the player has 2 C chart cards, but they are different star levels and different percentage success, whatever it is, you know. So take it with a grain of salt. But even then, like even if you were to hold a like 3 C chart cards of varying levels. You could climb like 10 nav levels in one inventory, you know? But then if you had a 4th card, you could go from climbing 10 levels to climbing 13 or 14 levels. Like, having the extra card slots a lot. Alright, and then from there we have the Law, who will be the 2nd highest point booster. He boosts the success rate of the slingshot, pistol, and cannon cards of 20%. Then we have the Romy and Yorueka, sorry. They boost the C chart. They boost the increment effect of C chart cards +1. So that then changes it to, I think, 2, 4, and 6 as opposed to 1, 3, 5. The Jellyfish Pirates boost the chance of C chart success by 20%. And then we're getting into the lesser point boosters now. And these are maybe more attainable units, I suppose. The Shanks, so 4011, boost the steering wheel chance by 5%. The Luffy, these are the film red V2 Annie 9.5 units. He boosts the chance of success for slingshot, pistol, and cannon cards by 5%. 4020 is the Katakuri Slam Jam. He boosts the chance of C charts by 5%. And then you have 4025, which I believe is the it's just the Bluna, Sunny, and Beppo unit, which is a lot of players will have that card, which they boost the amount of spaces the Sea Cat can move by +5, which actually is really good, especially if that's the free-to-play units boost, because then you go from getting 100k, 200k, or 300k to getting a 150, 300, or 450k. So like, you know, that's a massive increase in points. And then that's it for boosters. So I don't know. How do you feel about that overall?
Yeah, I hate it. I'm not a big fan of that at all. It just means, like, as we said, it's just more pay to win for no reason.
Yeah. I will say it definitely makes me want to try to pull this month just so that I can see.
Not because there's a law or anything.
It has nothing to do with the law. The law definitely also. I wish it was. If it was Legend Law.
No, that would be bad, because then you'd actually spend all your gems on the treasure map celebration when New Year's is literally 6 weeks away.
Yeah. We'll get to.
I think it just sucks, right? Because from the boosted units that they've specified that actually get the boost themselves, it's only the new units. Like, period.
Yeah.
Which is just like, and obviously when you add all of it together, like, it makes things potentially have 100% chance of success and so on and so on. But it's really shit, because a lot of players are not going to be in a position where they can benefit from that. And that's the disappointing aspect of everything in general, right? Where what happens now? Like, do they start changing things? Do they start boosting things differently? Because keep in mind, in there, like, they also gave out a letter with the TM update, which I found very interesting overall. I guess we can get into that, I suppose. I mean, it kind of adds on to this whole letter, you know, in general. But like, they kind of like gave out a letter and they said, in today's video you'll learn about the effects of the new treasure cards. Starting with this treasure map, you're able to see the super evolution skulls for characters that appeared in pick A and further upgrade your crew. Now, starting with this TM,
I'm unhappy with that.
You'll be able to you'll be able to get super evolution skulls for characters that appeared in PKA. Does this actually mean...
It specifically says starting from this treasure map.
Correct.
Implying that this is going to be the constant moving forward.
Which means no more TM units at all.
So
which is psych. Like, I think what we were talking about the other day, we're saying, like, what should have happened. It's like, I think no one is against the idea of 5+ in the PKA unit, right? No one's against that at all. But why are we removing the free-to-play TM unit? That doesn't make... Give us the free-to-play TM unit, then give us the skulls for the PKA unit in TM. Just, like, Do it like that.
Or even in Kizuna, or even in the stupidest game mode ever, Grand Party.
Like either
give
way.
it to us somewhere else. Like, it doesn't need to take up this free-to-play spot.
I just... like, that was very baffling to me. Like, and because, like, we kind of had a hint that that was going to be the case because we saw that the Limit Break expansion of this unit required a TM key, which was really interesting. And for the first time in a while, we had the coming soon for the treasure map silhouette. Usually we get that immediately after TM.
Moving forward, like, everyone looks forward to seeing what the silhouette is, to see, like, oh, I wonder
what's
what the next
batch
one's going to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now it's like, well, we just know whatever the PK unit is, it's just going to be a super evolution of that.
Yep. No, 100% correct. And I don't know how to feel, like, personally. Like,
you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when Pirate Rumble first came out. And remember when we had the Pirate Rumble exclusive free-to-play
the free-to-play unit? Yeah, for sure.
And they took that away, and we were all like, wow.
Then we got Free Legends instead, which is...
And then we got Free Legends, which was decent, but now the Free Legends have turned into, here's the Free Legends for a limit broken. So you need to be able to already get it to basically level 5.
But the thing about
and then 6+ it in Kizuna.
Like, the thing about that is that the free-to-play Rumble units, like, were never that good anyway. Like, there were a couple that were good, but treasure units mostly were, like, pretty
all great. Yeah, correct. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's what I hate about it.
It just doesn't make much sense to me to, like, for this decision to even, like, occur at all. Like, I agree. It's like, what... I mean, I don't know what their business strategy is. I mean, there is a second page to this letter, and it kind of is a bit interesting. There's a lot more positives in that letter, in the second page. But for me, every single time someone's releasing Treasure Cruise, it inevitably gets removed for something worse, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, raids and coliseums were then removed. So, Fortnite's raids and coliseums were replaced by arenas and monthly turtle farming. Then monthly turtle farming was replaced by the PK. We had PvP free-to-play units come in then leave. We had Kizuna free-to-play units for ages, and then that disappeared as well. What's the business practice behind removing free-to-play? And before anyone says it's to make money,
we're getting new content.
Exactly. That's the problem, right? Is just like
this tease of new content that never comes.
The content is such a interesting concept to Treasure Cruise and Bandai in theory, because if you look at the campaign for 9.5 Annie, which we'll get into soon, the campaign was literally the banner, login bonus, and the fucking lottery. There was no.
Wait, there was a lottery?
There's a lottery starts today.
Oh.
Exactly. No one fucking knows. It's a Zora lottery as well. So like.
Oh, is that what I did see the Laurel thing? The Laurel. The Zora lottery thing.
Yeah, but no one that we even know even gets any good things out of that.
Exactly. So like, I don't know. No point in harping too much. But the second page says, plus you'll be able to earn 1.5x bounty in the upcoming treasure maps. We hope you enjoy the updated treasure map. The next version update is slated for December. We plan to tentatively add new content to the game and make further improvements to treasure maps starting from January onwards. Details will be shared in the next Treasure Cruise letter, so please look forward to it. We hope you continue to enjoy playing OPTC. Now, first point of that, bounty, don't care, didn't ask. Relax. Second
Can't
point.
wait for more treasure maps while Grand Party is still the shittiest thing in the entire world.
Yeah, that's another thing. Is they keep saying they're gonna update treasure map, but like the other game.
What the fuck is all these treasure map?
Yeah. Well, we complained about treasure map for so long.
We did. Yeah.
I see why they're like, oh, we gotta fix treasure map. But while they should have already fixed treasure map, they introduced a new game mode, Grand Party, which is so much worse than treasure map that I would rather have had the old treasure map and had a different version of Grand Party.
Take that back. Take that back. Shut up, Don. Don't get happy. Take that back. No, look, peep game. Treasure map in practice is the largest money-making game mode for Treasure Cruise period. So it makes sense why they're always up to 10. Kizuna, Super Boss Kizuna does not require the boosters at all. It requires maxed out Super Evolution, fucking Super Sugar Fest, Legends, all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't matter. Grand Party and Pirate Rumble, if you just did the discount multi on every Rumble banner, you will accrue enough units over time to build very good like Rumble teams.
You have never seen my discount banner pulls on Pirate Rumble.
I do large numbers.
Every single one. I am missing so many Rumble rare recruits. Yeah. I literally cannot make 3 full teams of 8. I do not have enough Rumble rare recruits.
That's but like the most interesting part of this letter is the next version update is slated for December, obviously being New Year's month, right? But there's a lot to digest there. We haven't had back-to-back updates in a very long period of time, like this frequent at least. Like I feel like we've gone from
even update at this point, like
everything for the new Annie unit.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it'll introduce a new feature for
the title screen.
The title screen.
Yeah, true. The icon.
The icon.
But isn't it? But
quality of life stuff.
But that's what I mean. Like, don't you think that that's actually a pretty positive thing that we? I mean, this is really getting like tinfoil hat theory, right? But like, there's such a large potential now that we could be moving into a more, all right, for my fucking IT nerds out there, into a more agile method of like release approach where Treasure Cruise might be trying to update the game on a more frequent basis, so more improvements in quality of life,
so nice.
More gameplay improvements. Because that'd be incredible. Because I feel like, I don't recall when version 13.0 even happened, but I feel like we've gone from 13.0 to what is this, 13.2 now, in a much shorter span of time than we have of any kind of update, like that wasn't like a bug fix update period. And I think that in itself provides so much more benefit in the long run. But either way, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, what are you guys? I mean, my only prediction for the December update is either an entire new game mode or way to play, or it is the Kizuna playability update that they teased in the 13.0 video in October. Those would be my two assumptions for sure. But we'll go from there.
Yeah, so while we were all discussing that, I just did the discount on the Rumble banner.
You're a piece of shit. Fuck you already. I'm going to say fuck you
I got a Duke Legend Page 1, the
fuck
best
you.
Legend of 2023.
Yeah, he's the best, yep.
And so on the 9th poster, I got the new Rumble Rare Recruit Douglas Bullet.
Fuck you.
And then the next poster, the 10th poster, I got another copy of him.
Fuck you. Go. I hope you stub your toe.
Yeah, we moved.
Stub your toe.
Bandai Spy right here, by the way.
Confirm. Absolutely confirm. But I mean, we'll see what happens. It is what it is. The letter's good. I think communication definitely has increased, which is obviously positive, but for how long? Especially because we are moving into the New Year's celebration. Like, we'll see what happens, right? But I mean, what's up, bud?
I don't know if you guys said it before I came in, but for the Coby and all the new characters for the TM, are they permanent boosters for the?
That's a great question, actually.
Yeah.
I don't think so. My assumption would be that they'll be boosted per TM, which makes it even worse.
So it's kind of like the old TM where like the Blackbeard and the dad chat, like the 2X shit.
Oh yeah, pretty much actually. I think it's exactly how it's gonna be. So it's shit, is what it is. I don't know if we want to harp too much on the collection feature at all. It's here, lots of gems, which is very positive. The Legend website, the Legend checklist website in the bin. Rest in peace. This is the new one. It also has a really cool little feature of the level 150 units that you kind of get rewarded for having units at level 150 as well, which is pretty good. But overall, like, it's kind of whatever. Every legend pretty much holds the value of one gem, so take it with a grain of salt, I suppose. But it's just a collection book. It's just for like the Pokedex, I suppose, more than anything. But what would be really cool, in my opinion, is that if they expanded it further to have rare recruits as well in the collection thing, or to even go as far as like story mode units, that could be a revival of story mode.
Oh my god!
Yeah, right.
Right. Well, like a lot of those story ones are on the friend point polls.
Exactly, and like even like if they had a collection book for free to play units as well, so new players could have more of an incentive to go farm all the free to play units, and then old players would have more of an incentive to get those units to level 150, etc., etc., etc. I think that they have a very good thing in the collection feature, but I mean, with the other thing titled the collection archive, way back, that died. So hopefully this collection feature does not die as well. My fingies are crossed. That's for sure. That's it on that kind of stuff. That's the fun stuff to talk about. Now we move into like the more boring stuff, which is the legends. Well, cool. Yeah. We had a lot of legends released. First and foremost, Kizuna Legend Ain. What the?
That was a left field one, that's for sure.
What pipes were they fucking smoking? I'll tell you that much, mate. I don't even know why we had Legend.
They really like waifus, and they think that any waifu will sell.
Well, I coming off of the treasure map, which was Nami Karina.
Yeah. They really did take this film celebration to the fucking extreme. Like, they did a lot with the film celebration, I'll tell you that much.
I'm pretty happy that it's done.
Yes, thank God.
Well, we're still Kizuna. There might be something on Kizuna.
There's going to be a part 3. There's going to be a minimum part 3. But without further ado, Ain is a shooter cerebral quick character. She is also a Kizuna Legend exclusive character as well. Captain ability: reduces the special cooldown of all characters by turn at the start of the fight. Boosts shooters and cerebral by 5x, 5.25 if they have a beneficial slot. Boosts HP of shooter and cerebral characters by 1.2. Makes quick bomb and tandem orb beneficial for shooter cerebral characters. And slightly boosts the chance of getting tandem slots. If this character has a bomb, super bomb, or tandem orb and you attack with this character, reduces the enemy's shooter resistance by 10%. Her special: reduces enemies' increased defense duration by 6 turns, reduces bind duration by 6 turns, inflicts all enemies with burn for 2 turns, it boosts orb effects of shooting super characters by 2.75 for 2 turns, reduces damage received by 60% for 3 turns. If a group has an additional damage buff for 2 or more turns when the special is activated, inflicts all enemies with increased damage taken by 2.25 for 1 turn. Her super type: this character must be the captain, and you must have an additional damage buff on your crew. All your crew must consist of any 6 of the following, excluding supports, and it's just shooter characters. So the super special is changes the orb of this character into tandem, increases duration of any color affinity buffs and orb amplification buffs by a turn, increases boost effects of attack buffs by 0.25, and transforms quick to super quick. Her support is on the final stage, does 30% damage reduction for 2 turns. She has super tandem. Max super tandem is any one of the following characters. Boost the attack against enemies inflicted with burn by 2x for 1 turn, and boost a tandem attack of shooting cerebral characters by 2.25 for 1 turn. I'll just keep running through it. Her rumble ability at level 5 is level 5 HP speed and crit up buff to shooter characters. When there are 3 or more shooter characters remaining, applies level 4 defense up buff to shooter characters. The rumble special at level 10, 28 CT, applies level 5 attack up buff to shooter characters. For 20 seconds, inflicts 100% half stats to 3 enemies with the highest HP for 15 seconds. Does not have GP. Right.
Fuck, this unit is mid.
It's such an average. It's so sad because, like, there's actually a lot of cool stuff going on with this unit. Like, I love the idea of, like, bomb and super bomb being beneficial. The shooter resistance when you tap with her is pretty cool. It's only 10% though, which is kind of mid. The special actually does a lot, like, surprisingly, which is also really good. The super special is actually not that bad either. It also provides a lot too. Her supports, I think, is pretty good. And the tandem is all right. But
yeah, like only needing 1 unit is pretty good.
Really good, yeah.
But the burn conditional thing, like, Yeah, you're probably not going to get that too often.
No. Especially because it's a conditional, and you might, and that's
At
that's
least
not
you can activate it on any stage. That is somewhat of a positive.
That's huge. Absolutely correct. Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, so you can still use it on a mini boss, which might not have a full immunity. So yeah.
How do you vibe? What are we thinking?
This unit is a perfect partner for the latest super evolution of Zephyr. And if you have that combo, like the combo is really good.
Yeah.
But man, like if I'm building a shooter team, I'm probably not using Ain. Let's be real.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Probably not when you have Beckman Lucky Roo.
Yeah, them or Izo or Uta, like both Utas really, V2 and the
V2.0,
the quick one and the side one. Yeah, like if I'm building a shooter team, I'm definitely using those over Ain Zephyr combo for sure.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah,
I think the units. I think her special is actually quite good. I think increased damage taken and bind by 6 turns is great. I mean, if that burn had said through immunity, I think we're talking a completely different story. Like without a doubt.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think the fact that it doesn't is a bit of a kind of hemorrhages the unit a bit. You get an orb boost, you get reduced, you get damage reduction. And then you get the potential of increased damage taken. Like, I think the increased damage taken not going through immunity is fine, but the burn not going through the immunity is a problem, I think. I think that needs to go through immunity.
Because her herself doesn't give a conditional boost until you activate that super tandem.
Yes,
so I feel like for the burn to go through full immunity, I think is pretty fair.
Yes, I think so. I think the increased damage taken is just a nice little like cherry on top, especially if you can fulfill the requirements. But yeah, you don't like. Nah, I don't know. Like, I think it's a bit of it's a lackluster, especially because like it's a Kizuna Legend. Usually, Kizuna Legends generally like a pretty souped up for the most part.
And the Kizuna itself was pretty boring too.
Oh, it was so lame.
It was so boring.
Yeah, it was a very lame Kizuna as well. What about Rumble? Thoughts?
She's. I mean. I see some people were trying to use her, and
I just don't think there's enough shooter support.
Correct.
I mean, they're still lacking big damage dealers.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
Was it Kizaru? No.
Yeah.
Kizaru.
The Fuji Kizaru, they are a pretty good damage dealer for shooters.
But then you lose out on the Kizaru unit, you know, with Fuji Kizaru.
And that's an issue in and of itself.
Yeah.
The Kizaru.
There's so many good Kizaru.
Yes.
So many
good
shooters, and you can't use them together.
Yes, exactly. I was definitely not talking about the new one.
We should be running Dokkan style. We run 6 Kizarus on the PvP team. That's how we're cooking, you know.
Yeah, because the Rumble Rare Recruit Kizaru, he got level limit break and expansion. With all of that, he's actually good.
Yep. And then Legend Kizaru is fine. Dex Kizaru is great. Like, you know, like Rumble Rare Recruit Kizaru is great. Like, what more do you want?
Yeah, shooters need a bit more support. But in normal content, like, even if you have her, like, you can synergize her well with some of the other good shooters in the game. But the only other issue is if you're trying to build... I guess you could still build mono shooter because her super type can still require a full team of shooters. That's fine.
And she works for... Because doesn't Beckman Lucky Roo also require a full team of shooters?
I think 5? Oh, no, you need cerebrals.
It's 5. I think it's cerebrals, yeah. One of the two.
Either way, but yeah, Beckman Lucky Roo is so good. So
I think this unit makes Beckman Lucky Roo better, but I would still say if I had to pick between them, I'd be picking Beckman Lucky Roo over this unit. I think Beckman Lucky Roo is a very good unit. I mean, I've got nothing else to say really. Like, Carissa, any final thoughts before you hand it to the solo peanut gallery man of night today?
I didn't need her in Kizuna. I'm not disappointed that I did not get her on my discount Kizuna pull.
Yeah.
I could honestly care less about Ain.
Well said. Well said. Knight, any final thoughts before we go into the score?
Yeah. Ooh. Ain.
All right, out of 10.
Hey, at least it's a booba unit.
I'm saying
she does have bazambadangos, you know what I'm saying? And all them armpit fans rise up, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
They got some treasure.
Wait, what's going on with her hand? Is her hand Wait.
Yeah, it's like I contort it.
She's hella flexible. I'm trying to do it right now. She's hella fucking flexible, bro. Her hand is... What the fuck? I can't do that shit. What the hell? Goddamn.
Wait, this okay?
That's really hard to do.
Yeah, it's literally impossible to because look at where her fingernails are. Like
I can try to do it.
V1 Zoro.
New respect for arms.
Damn. All right, my rating is she's flexible out of 10. That's my score for her.
I'd give her a. Like her Kisa's dying. Give her like in the sixes. I think. I think
really 6.5 is like a fair score. I think a 6.5 is a fair score.
Give
I
her
agree.
6.9.
Hey yo!
No, I would definitely not give her that high of a score.
No, that's too high. That's too. She has a 5.9, almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give her like a 6.4.
Yep.
Not a fan of this unit.
Carissa?
I could 4.2.
Care less out of 10. There you go. That's...
Care less out of 10.
Like she's fine, but yeah, you don't need her.
You do not need her.
Night rounded out.
I'll give her a 6.6.
There we go. Little devil number, mate. You know what I'm saying? Well, hey. I'm not gonna read through Zeph because fuck that guy, but we should probably talk about him because he got a 6+. Wow, movie legends getting 6+. Oh my god, we're really in the end game.
Yeah, he did. It was a while ago. The Zephyr 6+, like 2-3 weeks ago.
We knew it came out. We knew it was coming for a long time. We got the skulls during Kizuna, and then
yeah, I did get that. I remember.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this guy.
He is pretty flipping good, dude. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I think they did a good job with him.
He's not bad at all.
Ooh, I see you've got his artwork going.
Yeah, the ink effect. Yeah, his ink effect's really nice too.
On your home screen. That's
Captain ability just looks like it's number buffs, and then he increases the duration of attack boosts by a turn. Seems like that's what he's doing there, which is good. I mean,
his boss now does the bomb stuff, the bomb and super bomb, which was not before.
He does the bomber stuff. He got it. He got a super type. Oh my god.
That's pretty cool.
That's what we're worried about because we saw Tesoro and he got one.
Please,
and
man.
we're like, dude, if Zephyr, because we knew Zephyr was coming. If Zephyr didn't get one, I was gonna be so pissed. But he did, and they gave him exactly what he needed.
What the fuck? Flames here. Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you!
Tomorrow, isn't it?
It is tomorrow, but it's
like
tomorrow. Hello.
Happy birthday, dear Flame. Happy birthday, your shit.
Thank you.
All right, now that interlude.
What the boy got.
He got a tattoo. Oh my god! He's getting the damn Kaido tattoo. Oh my days! Are you there right now?
No, I just got home.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. I've been trying to convince Todd to get a tattoo for.
Don't do it. There's a whole dragon on his hand.
Thank you.
That's not very, corporate America of you though.
Hey, long sleeve shirts, baby. Long sleeve.
long sleeves, long sleeves and sweaters, baby.
Long sleeves and sweaters. That's
not that it has any. I have how many tattoos do I have? I have like 4, 5, 7. I don't know. I have a lot. So not that I'm anyone to judge for corporate America tattoos, but
hell yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a birthday gift, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it for myself.
Hell yeah.
Birthday gift to himself.
We do love that for you.
Thank you.
All right, you sticking around, or are you going back to do some birthday shit?
Nah, I'm home now, so I can finish this up.
All right, there you go. Zeph's now. I was gonna say Zeph's now joining us. What the fuck? Flames now joining us. There you go. Anyway, continuing back on with Zeph 6+. He did get a super special. So for super shooters. Reduces the special cooldown of shooter characters by 1 turn, changes all orbs of top and bottom row characters into super bomb, and reduces damage received by 60% for 1 turn, and transforms shooters into super shooters. It's good.
Well, the damage reduction with his super type is the main thing.
Yes.
Because his special is focused, like, if you have damage reduction in your crew, you get additional gimmick effects.
Yeah.
And beforehand, with his level limit break before the 6+, he had that as well, but it was, like, less turns. But there was no way to actually give damage reduction unless if you had some other support or special that would apply it. So now he himself, with his super class, does that. So you don't need to run another unit to do it. So that's great. I love that he has that.
Mm-hmm. But that means you have to use him as a captain, so don't know about that one. But
well, you can synergize him well with some good units.
You actually can though. Like him, Ain and Zeph, as dual, as captains, is actually a pretty great combination for sure. I'm not doing it, but you know, knock yourself out, silly.
I'd rather not.
yeah, you're gonna have fun doing that one. I mean, that's obviously Rumble stuff probably improved as well.
I've tried him out in Rumble. He's not the greatest. They didn't.
It's
give
just
him,
high numbers. I mean, actually, is it really high numbers?
The problem with him is that he gives a bunch of attack buffs to himself, but then his special is fixed damage and health cuts.
Fucking.
It's right. I do remember that. Yeah, it's pointless.
So
I mean, it's not even that big of it. Like his special goes from 32 to 35% HP cut, and his fixed damage goes from 22 to 25/50 fixed damage. So it's not bad, but it's not like, I mean, V1 Blackbeard says hello. Like his Rumble special does like almost the same thing, and it's fucking crazy, much like way better. So
yeah,
alas,
he got kind of screwed in Rumble, but 25 CT is like not bad for what he does.
Yeah, absolutely.
2,500 fixed damage is trash.
No, but he health cuts and then he does the fixed damage, and like
I guess that's
the fixed damage mentioned small range. That's actually incorrect. They put the wrong text in game. That's actually the health cut and the fixed damage are the same range.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't make that big of a difference, really. It's like whatever.
I see. What does Blackbeard do? Blackbeard does like a very similar.
Health cuts and then he does
fixed damage, additional fixed damage to strengthen quick characters, and he also defense down.
That's it.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's so good. For as much as I hate him, I actually kind of like him.
He's great in Rumble, that's for sure.
He targets all characters.
Yeah, that's the sick part. Like, you know, he's actually.
Yeah, he's not just a range.
Yeah. I mean, look, maybe there's an argument of running Ain and Zeph on the shooter team, and then you just need a couple more units that actually deal proper big damage.
I'd rather not.
Fair enough. I'm not in the mood to argue. I'm not gonna do that shit.
Backman. Doesn't Frankie do shooters?
Frankie's very similar to Zephyr in terms of what he does.
But he has target, right? Target lock or whatever it's called.
Yeah, he not enrages. He target locks himself.
Provoke, that's what
provoke.
It is.
Yeah, that's it.
I didn't think the quick Frankie provoked.
Frankie provokes. I'm pretty confident he does.
I am 100%. I would bet you a whole dinner on it.
Oh, okay.
Let's do it.
Run it. Run the set. This is for dinner. What's it gonna be?
Special health cut, defense up, and then further defense up. Yeah, he doesn't.
No,
provoke.
He totally provokes.
He literally doesn't. It says.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
First of all, we know that this can be wrong.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Solaris may sometimes have.
Someone chicken game. All right. Look, I don't think there's much else to talk about. 6+ Zeph. He exists. He's vibing. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I think what they've done with the movie units is very good. We've gotten, what is it now, 2 Super Evolutions and a third one on the way with Stampede Luffy as well, which is really good.
Yeah, dude, I'm so excited for that.
I hope it's not trash.
I think at least he gets a different artwork.
Honestly, he won't be trash because that unit, I think Stampede Luffy, low-ski, one of the most underrated legends in the game.
Dude, I agree. Even as it stands right now, the unit is already really good. So, yeah. But that's
Captain Billy's already broken.
Thinking about other Super Evos in the past though, and we've been disappointed. So we'll see.
We'll see. I think the unit themselves. I mean, I used the unit during Blitz, and it was it was so good, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll see how it pans out. But yeah, like you said,
also powerhouse, right? Like he's not free spirit. I'm pretty sure he's powerhouse fighter.
I think so.
Pretty certain he's powerhouse.
Stamp Luffy?
Stamp Luffy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
Night knowledge coming through, yeah. Fighter powerhouse. There you go. We're pulling up.
Interesting. Like
so
another Luffy that just came out.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, Todd, thanks for the great segue there, bud. 9.5 anniversary. Who would have guessed that 9.5 anniversary would be a Film Red rerun? Not me. I'll tell you that much for sure. Don't say who said. Was that you piece of trash, Flame? Said let's go to this Luffy. We don't want Film Red. Fuck off. I mean, I actually don't know. Look, I don't really think that was the best idea that they could have done, but alas, we have a few new legends coming in from the part 1 of the Film Red movie collection 9.5 anniversary celebration. The first one being Monkey D. Luffy, final blow against the Demon King. They are anniversary exclusive. Ooh, boo. Do we know if the Coby is an exclusive? Has that been confirmed? He is. That's shit. Thank God the anniversary units are mid. All right, let's start with Luffy then. Me. Luffy is a fighter powerhouse strength unit. His captain ability reduces the cooldown of all characters by 2 turns at the start of the fight. Boosts the attack of fighter, powerhouse, slash, and free spirit characters by 5.25 by 5.5x up. Instead, they have a beneficial orb. Boosts the HP of fighter, powerhouse, slash, and free spirit characters by 1.3. Makes recovery in tandem was beneficial for fighter, powerhouse, slash, and free spirit. Makes perfect consume recovery orbs and reduces a paralysis duration by 10 turns, up to 8 times per adventure, but up to 4 times per turn when any other fighter or powerhouse character uses a special, reduces the cooldown of this character by 3 turns. Special. Ignores debuff protection and inflicts all enemies with increased damage taken by 1.5x for 2 turns. Changes all orbs into tandem. If the crew has attack up when the special is activated, sets chain boundary to 2.75 to 35x for 2 turns. Increases boost effects of attack up buffs by 0.5. Boost attack of fighter, powerhouse, slash, free spirit characters by 2.75 for 2 turns otherwise. Super special is removes despair duration completely on this character, increases orb effects of recovery and tandem slots to 2.5x for 2 turns, and transforms fighter characters into super fighters. His support. Once per adventure, when the supported character uses a special cooldown reducing special, changes the orb of the supported character to matching, and reduces cooldown of supported character by a turn. That's kind of weird. Now that I'm rereading that again. It's kind of odd. Here's last tap. Whoa, everyone's favorite. Adds 1.0x of the total damage dealt with normal attacks from other strength characters this turn to this character's normal attack in damage. Rumble ability, level 5, attack, defense, speed up, buff to strength. A level 6, of that. And when HP is below 6%, applies level 5 attack up and shield up buff to self. The Rumble special at 35 CT. Applies level 5 attack up buff to strength character for 30 seconds. Deals 1.5x attack and damage that will ignore defense to enemies 3 times. When its HP is 60% or below, 3.5x attack in damage to all enemies in a large radial range. GP leader, woo! Level 5, level 3 special CT up buff to strength. Level 6 speed and attack up buff to strength. Level 5 HP and blow away up buff to fighter powers characters. Level 4 defense up buff to fighter and powers characters. And the condition is 6 specials. Can be used twice. Deals 5k fixed damage to 3 enemies with the high special CT. For the first 60 seconds, deals 4x leader's base attack in damage to all enemies. After the first 60 seconds, removes 60% of special CT to all enemies. I'm gonna have a breath. He's alright. He goes alright.
The only thing I don't like is that you have to use his super class to remove despair.
The fact that
on himself only too.
Himself only is the bad thing.
Oh, that's ass.
On himself only makes him like way worse.
It should have been like removes top row despair.
Absolutely. But like, look, I think
is there like a gimmick in one of the new events where it only despairs like 1 unit? Is that why it does that?
In the Blitz battle, that was the case.
Yeah, figures.
But then, naturally speaking, like there are ways around it.
Sides, right?
Yeah, of course.
It despaired, like one version despaired one, the other despaired the friend captain.
Something like that. And then in the PKA. as well.
PK
later on. Yeah.
Well, that's why the
the best thing about this unit though is the special. Like that special is actually pretty good.
My annoyance with the special though is that it like what's the point in me popping it twice in the same turn?
You get the attack buff and the chain boundary. It should buff the increased damage taken as well, to be honest.
Correct. Like, I guess my annoyance with it is that, like, the fact that Luffy can charge his own special multiple times in a single turn, you know, sorry, he only do it once. You can pop the special twice, because he can 4 times, 3 turns, he's 12 turns in max, so on and so on. Mathematics, right? But, like, I wish that it gave a bit more, and maybe that's being a bit greedy, but, like, you pop it once, you get the increased damage taken, you get an attack boost. You pop it again, you get the chain boundary and then a 3x attack boost. Like, I guess the way that I read that is that doesn't feel like a lot. Maybe I'm looking too deep here, but I don't know if that's enough for like having like for getting the special charge a second time. I feel like there should be an additional buff, or maybe you're right. Maybe having the increased damage taken, you know, go up by 0.25 or whatever it is as well. Maybe there's something else that they probably could have added that was potentially missing there. What about
I like him.
He's cool, but I think the recharging effect in his captain is cool, but he specifically only gets it when fighter or powerhouse units use it, whereas like Shanks, which we'll talk about later, he charges it anytime a free spirit or cerebral uses it, which
way
is
more units.
Way better.
Yeah,
way better.
Fighter powerhouse, like it's a cool combo, I guess, but when you got free spirit cerebral, like it's no competition. And also, I mean, again, we'll talk about Shanks soon, but Luffy's utility captain removes paralysis by 10. I think Shanks is one. His utility, in my opinion, is better.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, at least he's like a pseudo speed farm captain. I like that. That's cool. Captain ability, special ability is really nice. That super class though is actually dog shit.
Yeah, facts.
Like the despair removal on only himself, which is rarely ever gonna happen, and then make recovery in tandem slots 2.5 multiply for 2 turns. Like that is a garbage effect. Like
other Luffy already does better than that because he makes tandem
Gear 5.
Yeah, other Luffy.
Comparing every Gear 5, it's gonna be bad. I think.
Like it's
and the support is trash too.
Yeah, that's what when I reread that I was so confused. Once per adventure, when the supported character uses a special cooldown reducing special, changes the orb of the supported character into matching, and then reduces their cooldown by a turn. I don't understand in what world.
This should have reduced the cooldown of all characters by 1.
By turn, correct.
Yes.
There you go.
That was amazing.
Like, changed all, even if it was just change the supported characters into a matching orb, including Black Orb.
I mean, like, including block would have been nice.
Including a black, like it literally is.
Even if the matching slot wasn't even there, if it was just -1 cooldown to everyone.
To everyone, yeah.
Oh,
I just don't like. I'm trying to think like. Where would you even use this support? On a fighter character, no less.
Oh, just wait until Kizuna. Just wait until Kizuna. I'm sure you'll need this.
I hate that you've said that. I hate that
a
lot.
I'm so sorry, but I'm just.
I mean, the gimmicks. No, we haven't got the gimmicks yet, actually. So I do hate.
Oh well, actually, the new Coby legend is a cooldown reducing special, and he's a fighter.
There you go. I called it.
But what the fuck is he? Why he's gonna? He has 12 turn cooldown. You pop the fucking special. He goes to 11. Oh my god, we're so close.
Because Coby gives a full board of tandem slots with his special, which you actually want over a matching slot.
I don't know. It's a
and Coby increases the multiplier of tandem slots. Like it doesn't make any sense.
I think he also increases them higher than Luffy's super special does as well. I think
he does.
I think he increases them to 2.75 or something like that. So
yeah, at max, yeah.
So
but does his super type then change the slots?
Who, Coby's?
Yeah.
No.
Oh well.
Coby's special
Sorry,
does.
I tried.
Coby's special does. He gives you everything that Luffy can't.
Yeah, this is just a dumb support that makes no sense.
Anyway, alas. Look, the final tap is strong.
It's a good final tap.
Yeah, the final tap is strong. Like basically, if you're running just Luffy, he deals double damage. So if he hits 100 mil, he'll do 200 mil?
I don't think it counts Luffy's damage.
Okay, never mind. It was jack shit.
It never did it with Straw Hat Crew either.
Yeah, no, you are correct. You are 100%.
Yeah. Straw Hats. Yeah.
You're 100% correct, actually.
It's a still good effect, though, because it allows you to get around resilience either way, which is cool.
Absolutely. I mean, what's better, though? K-Dad's version or this version? Because K-Dad was all slashes.
I think this is better. I think this will see more use in like a Super Boss Kizuna.
Right.
Only because the supports for a Luffy character are way more useful than a K-Dad.
And like, because, I mean, I guess in normal content, K-Dad's is better, but in a Super Boss Kizuna, this is going to be better because you want to build a mono team usually in Super Boss Kizuna. But with if you're just building slashes, building a monocolor slasher team is much more difficult.
Yeah, absolutely. Rumble, this unit's fucked in Rumble. This unit is so good in Rumble.
This unit is really fucking good. I mean, for all the shit that we just gave him in different aspects, his Rumble makes up for it.
Level 5 attacker buff to strength, crazy. This is his ability 6 attack speed and defense up. Like that's already nuts. And then boosting himself by an additional 5 and shield buff below 60 is like okay.
Yeah, so when he gets lower, he like protects himself a bit, which is really cool.
And then he just deals so much damage. 1.5x, ignoring defense to 2 enemies 3 times. Bro, what?
That absolutely tears through enemy teams. It is ridiculous. And then if you're somehow low HP, he does more damage.
Yeah, and then he does 3.5x to all enemies in a large rate.
And the cool thing about him is, he's a strength fighter powerhouse, which already has good synergy with strength units in Rumble. Like, it's so good. You can run like Who's Who. Magma Kaido works with him.
Yeah, Magma Kaido and Luffy is such a good combination of units. They're so good together. I mean, run Jack. Jack pops the HP cut. Luffy says hello. See you later.
V1
Whitebeard, another HP cutter. Like it's a wrap. And even like, did you get to try his GP leader? Did you even pull the unit?
No, I'm Gear 5 all the way.
Gear 5, baby.
What do you think? I feel like his GP is surprisingly good, but it's just that his burst is good. His leader's skill though is a bit lackluster. Because strength,
3 enemies.
Yeah, like that's a lot. Plus the 5k fixed damage to 3 enemies with high CT for the first 60 seconds deals 4x leader's base attack to all enemies or reduces special CT. Like, it's not a bad burst, but I think it's just that the leader skill itself is very undesirable, to say the least.
So leader skill again?
3. So he's just
strength. Ooh, yeah.
Strength fighter powerhouse. That's the problem.
The issue with strength is the quick team is just so OP against strength that it's so easy to, which is great. It's great if you use a strength team because I can beat you. Well, it's a guaranteed win for me.
That's the issue that it has, right? Because Quick has so many characters that increase special CT. If strength had that, strength would be too good.
Yes.
Because if they can use all their like damage through defense specials with like 10 CT or whatever, it would be way too good.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. All right, I got nothing else. Peanut Boys, Flame Knight. Thoughts?
Yeah, the art's cool.
The art is. I think the art's mixed. I think people either hate it or love it.
I love it.
I like it.
I
love it. That's what I was hoping that the 6+ artwork would be.
Right?
I like the artwork, but the sprite is Snake Man, right?
Yeah.
When he attacks, he goes all white into like Gear 5 when he does the actual attack animation though, which is really cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool, but yeah, I mean, I wish it was the sprite because they did the OG Gear 5 thing basically, right? Where he's not in it.
6-star Gear 5, yeah. 100%.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's decent for that, I guess.
All right, out of 10.
Birthday boy.
Flame, what's he at? This is guy out of 10.
7.5.
7.5, solid. I think he's an 8. I think he's a good. I think he follows the same suit of Anni Legends, where like they're pretty good, but they're not meta defining. They're not game breaking characters.
But if you have them, it will break your game.
The Rumble is what's bumping it up for me.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Like good in normal content, but also very good in Rumble.
Yep.
He does have issues though. He's not perfect.
Yep.
I'd give him an 8 point. I'm around mid 8 point, like mid 8s probably.
Yep. It's 8.3, 4, 5. Carissa?
I like him. I think if you look at it in the aspect of a new player, right? And you're like, this is your first Annie banner, and you have him, this thing will do so much for you that you don't even know. I think this unit, I give it an 8.279.
Jesus Christ. Knight?
Okay. I give it a 8.
Solid 8. All right, 8's averaging around 8.5 around the board. All right. Moving on to his counterpart, Shanks.
Fuck Stump.
Fuck Stump. Fuck that guy. That guy fucking sucks so much strong. Fuck him.
Oh man, that's even the bigger disrespect than fuck Stump. She said, "Who's Stump?"
Yeah, who the fuck is Stump? Should we start that instead?
Okay, love you, Stump. See you soon.
Should we start that instead? Should we start who Stump instead of fuck Stump? No, I like fuck Stump. Keep fuck Stump.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy? A little Conor McGregor thing. All right. Shanks, Cerebral Free Spirit Psi unit. Wow, how unique. Reduces the special cooldown of all characters by 2 turns at the start of the fight. Boosts attack of Cerebral Free Spirit and Fighter and Slasher characters by 5.25 by 5.5 instead if they have a beneficial orb. Boost HP of Cerebral Free Spirit, Fighter and Slasher characters by 1.3. Makes Dex, Recovery, and Tandem beneficial for Cerebral Free Spirit, Fighter and Slasher characters, and restore special cooldown of all characters by 10 turns when special is rewinded. Up to 8 times per adventure, but up to 4 times per turn when the Cerebral or Free Spirit character uses a special. Reduces special cooldown of all characters of this unit by 3 turns. Special. Removes enemy defense duration. Removes enemies defense reduction, debuff, protection duration. Jesus Christ. Completely. Ignores defense reduction, debuff, protection, and reduces the defense of all enemies by 100% for 2 turns, and locks all orbs for 1 turn. If your crew has orb amplification when the special is activated, boosts chain multiplier growth rate by 1.5x for 2 turns, and increases the orb boost effects of orb amplification by 0.5, boosts the orbs of Cerebral, Free Spirit, Fire, and Slasher by 2.75 for 2 turns otherwise. He has a super class for Cerebral, removes the spec completely on this character, increases chain tap timing bonus of Cerebral, Free Spirit, Fighter, Slasher, Cerebral, Free Spirit, Fighter, and Slasher characters by 0.2 to 0.6 for 2 turns, depending on tap timing. Changes orbs, including block of the top row of characters in Recovery. Changes orbs of middle and bottom row characters into Tandem, and boosts Cerebral into Super Cerebral. His support goes to Cerebral characters, and it's the exact same support as Luffy's, so it's shit. Here's Super Tandem. Yep. It is 2 units, and I believe it can be used on any special or any stage. Boosted tandem of Psi and Strength, Cerebral, and Free Spirit characters by 1.5x for 1 turn, and boost the chain multiplier growth rate by 1.5x on activation. Rumble at level 5, level 6 HP and speed up buff to Psi, level 5 defense up buff to Psi. When there are 5 or less characters remaining, applies level 5 attack and defense up buff to self. When his Donnies are on the crew, applies level 5 special CT up buff to self. Rumble at 29 CT, level 7 attack, speed and defense up buff to Psi character for 20 seconds. Deals 3.5x attack and damage to all enemies in a large radial range. And after the first 6 seconds, deals 3.2x attack and damage to all enemies. GP Leader, level 3 defense up buff to Psi, level 6 speed and HP up buff to Psi, and level 5 attack, HP and crit up buff to Quick and Int. His burst is after 50 seconds. 2 uses. Restores 70% of HP to crew members with a 50% HP. Applies level 10 shield up buff to Psi, Quick, and Int characters for 10 seconds. After the first 60 seconds, deals 3x leader's base attack in damage that will ignore defense to 3 enemies with the highest attack.
Now breathe.
Breathe, sir.
Thank you. I don't know. He's basically Luffy. He's just like Luffy, but other buffs. More or less the same, but better classes and a better color.
It's just Luffy drinking a V.
I hate you for saying that. But look, you are right. He does give the special cooldown, restore special cooldown in the captain ability, which is, I probably would say, is better than paralysis.
Yeah, because resisting special reverse is like, I think it's a better effect in the captain, because like I feel like there's more ways to remove paralysis than there is to deal with special reverse.
Yes, I would agree, and then I would concur.
And the fact you can synergize him well with any other good free spirit or cerebral unit. So
correct.
You know, you're only any of the gear 5s alongside him, and you're good.
Special removes enemies' defense reduction, debuff, protection, duration completely. That's the immunity buff, right?
Isn't that what Nami has?
Yes, it's the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so she removes the immunity buff. Redundant. See, like that, you are right though. That makes no fucking sense. He removes the buff or the immunity buff, but then he still ignores it and then does 100% defense down.
Yep, makes no fucking sense.
Why would you fucking remove it then, you absolute bozo?
It's what? Like, imagine like a special that's like, oh, remove barrier by 1, but then make all your normal attacks go through barriers.
Go through barriers, yeah.
Like, what the right way?
Why would I do both? In what world am I doing both? What?
Yeah, it's really dumb.
They just wanted to write an extra line of text.
Yeah, not that he's special.
On your essay.
Yeah, shit. Like, if that was like part of the whole like using his special twice in a turn, it would make sense, right? If you removed the defense immunity on the first time you used it, and then the special was like, if the enemy doesn't have this immunity, reduces the HP by 100%. Sorry, reduces the defense by 100%. That would make more sense. But the fact that it uses both when you just pop the special, like, is a tad confusing.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
No habla inglés.
Doesn't the Shanks versus Whitebeard Shanks do, when you tap with 2 perfects or whatever, on the following turn reduces defense by 100%?
Yes, that doesn't go through immunity though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
that's what it should have been. It's something similar to that Shank.
It should have had the defense, like the defense reduction should have procced on the second use of the special. That's probably how it should have been. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Getting a guaranteed 100% defense down is fantastic. Locking orbs is good.
Yeah,
and then chain multiplier growth rate's actually pretty sick as well. But I don't know. It seems his special seems a bit lackluster, to say the least.
His special is not as good as Luffy's, but it's the fact that you can synergize this special with other good specials.
Yes.
So like 2.75 orb boost for 2 turns for 4 classes, plus an orb lock, plus defense down through immunity. But then if you've already got an orb boost, you get a 1.5 chain multiplicative buff, which is also for 2 turns.
Yep.
And then his super class also gives you a tap timing focus buff as well, which can goes with the chain multiplicative buff.
Yep.
And his super class also giving a full board of slots through block, which you can lock with his special.
Yep.
The only real issue is that he does do defense down, but he doesn't actually have a defense down conditional in his kit.
That's okay. We can work around that.
You have to put other characters in, which is not the end of the world.
Absolutely. Absolutely correct.
One thing I have found, though, through using both Luffy and Shanks that I found pretty annoying is team building to build for that super type or super class is actually really annoying. So you need 2 of those listed characters. And it's very frustrating because during the anniversary or the Gear 5 period, they introduced the EX Supers. And I understand that those are more powerful versions of super types where they give more buffs to more classes or more colors. And I get that those characters need more like characters for their team builds to work properly. But for a generic super type or super class to require 2 characters on the list, I feel like that's...
Yeah. I agree. The internet's cut off.
Yep.
You're back though. No,
cut out? Oh my god.
It cut out as soon as you finish the sentence, but I think you're gonna end up saying like it doesn't make sense for it to be like, 2 units for a regular super special as opposed to an EX special being 3 units. That's fine. You get a lot more out of it. 2 units for
even 3 is a bit much.
3 is a lot. I think if Shanks had just been 1, completely different story, right? Because then you could just run Shanks Luffy and Bob's your uncle. You're swimming.
Shanks' superclass is so much better than Luffy's.
Absolutely, it's leaps and bounds.
But then Luffy's got a better special, I think.
Yeah.
So,
but I would say Shanks' captain is better.
Yeah,
I would say his captain's better. So if we're keeping score,
is always better, especially Sai.
Oh, I didn't even notice in their sailor abilities when any other strength or Sai character uses a special, reduces cooldown of this character by 2 turns. Huh.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
And his sailor abilities reduces special cooldown of all characters by turn at the start of the fight. Oh my god. Not bad.
Yeah, they're good subs. They're very good subs.
But, thoughts on the tandem?
Oh, it's dog shit.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that is because it's very similar to the Ace. Tandem Ace that came out earlier on in the year.
Yeah.
But the good thing about Tandem Ace with his chain multiplicative super tandem is you only needed 1 other character to activate it. This requires 2. So the value of this is diminished.
Yep. Absolutely.
And only being a 1.5 attack, it's not great.
Yeah. Does the... Oh, he doesn't do chain... No, he does do chain multiplied growth rate.
Yeah.
Do they clash?
I think it stacks. So the chain goes pretty high.
You'll have to try it.
Usually they say it stacks or whatever, and they would call it because the attack boost is considered a tandem attack boost, but then usually the other buffs are considered regular other buffs. So if it stacks, that's a dub. If it doesn't stack, then that's kind of poor design.
According to the database version of Ace, it's the same wording as Shank. So
right, okay, fair enough. I think his Rumble seems worse than Luffy's. Am I delusional in that?
Rumble, man, I use him on my side team now. I love him in Rumble because he's basically it's like having 2 V2 Odins on your team. You got V2 Odin, and then you have this guy.
Yeah, fair.
And another thing that's underrated, that special, level 7 attack, speed, and defense for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And if you're able to put Wano or Law on your team and you fulfill his Rumble ability condition of having another one of his crewmates to get level 5 CT, more often than not, Shanks launches first. So you get all of those buffs for your crew before they launch their specials. So it just makes your team stronger, more defensive, and you just do more damage. It's just awesome. But the only real issue is that there's no Rumble rare recruit of any of his crewmates that work on a side team.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
So, and if eventually we get a Psy or a Psy-free Spirit focus unit that is one of the Redhead Pirates, watch out. That unit's going to be very, very good to have.
I would agree.
But until that, we have to run a random ass unit on the team to make him work.
Some bench unit, some 1 cost bench unit or whatever it is, if possible.
Pretty much.
What are your thoughts? Did you end up trying him out during GP at all?
No. Absolutely not. But reading his kit, it doesn't look bad.
Psy, Quick, and Int is 3 good teams. You can build some good squadrons with those colors for sure. But
his Rumble ability doesn't give much of a buff to Quick and Int though. Attack HP and crit is kind of whatever.
Yeah.
At least it's his Rumble ability is pretty mid. But
well, we've already established that Quick already gives themselves so much CT. They do not need CT cooldown.
Yeah, but the effect itself is kind of whatever. But the special's good. You've got healing components, you got shields, and then you can do damage through defense. That's wicked.
Yeah.
So he seems good, but in a world where Gear 5 exists,
there's literally no point to use anything right now. There's no point at all.
Yep.
All right, Peanut Boys, thoughts?
I think his special is really good. Not his special, his captain effect is really good. It just has a low attack multiplier, compared to some of the stuff that we have nowadays. Special is kind of weird because that defense bullshit. But basically just use Gear 5.
Not.
I hate Stump.
That's fair. That's so. Let's go. Finally, someone says it. About fucking time.
Who's that?
Who's that guy? Who the fuck is that guy? That's what I'm saying.
I will say, there's only 2 units in the game that do 100% defense reduction through defense, and this is one of them. So it's pretty unique because of that.
That's a good point. Yeah, but he also removes the debuff, so the immunity. So he's a fucking idiot.
We gotta give this a fuck stump out of 10.
Yeah, I think it's a fuck stump out of 10. Amen. I got nothing else to say. All right, I think that's it. Fuck stump out of 10. Perfect. I'm not even gonna ask everyone. I think that's the perfect score that you can get. Great. All right.
Yeah, a lot of people say though, which one's better, Luffy or Shanks? It's tough. It's not easy because they're both good and bad in different aspects.
I think neither of them. I think that I did like what 15 multis on part 1 just for the sake of it, and I got Jack fucking diddly squat, which is fair enough. Yeah. But I mean, at this point in time, with New Year's being incredibly close, like, don't pull. Like, you know.
Yeah, I completely agree. Do not pull.
Like, if you had to pick one, though, like, if we had to pick one, I think the Shanks is better.
I got 2.
I think Shanks is better because of what you said, Todd, of, like, he has better synergies with other units. Like, him and Gear 5 is disgusting together.
I think that's what makes Gear 5 so good, is that there's not a lot of units that are strength that do what he does that we have right now. So I think that Gear 5 in and of Gear 5 is in and of itself is unique, and then that's what makes him so special. There's too many cerebral free spirits.
No, I've got the answer for this one.
Here you go. Cool.
At the moment, Shanks is the better one, but correct. I can definitely see Luffy being better in the future.
Yes.
Because
I agree.
We have Magma Kaido, who's one of the best strength units in the game. And the only thing that Magma Kaido does not now have is a super tandem character that is very good with him. Because the only super tandem character that actually works for him is that free-to-play unit.
That's such a good tandem, though. That unit is fucking sick.
Yeah, but
for the issue,
a 1.5 attack.
All the good Kaido supports are that unit.
Yeah, that's
but like this, but like they would need, like, they're like one of the better units.
You just need a new crazy powerhouse unit that has a super tandem that can change his own slot no matter what it is into tandem and give a really good effect. Then you have Magma Kaido. Yeah, and then you've got Magma Kaido Rush. You have Luffy Final Tap, and then a super good strength powerhouse focus super tandem that works with Kaido.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we need.
I think you're right. I think while like Gear 5, I wouldn't say Gear 5 is the best legend in the game, but I think Gear 5 is the most accessible legend in the game. Gear 5 6 plus, I should say. Sorry.
Since he's come out, basically every content that is released, people are just building Gear 5 teams for it because he just beats everything.
So good.
It's literally just like exactly when Roger released, like same thing.
Oh yeah, Gear 5 would destroy Garp Challenge. Yeah.
Well, but like, I think you're right. I think at the current point in time, I think that Shanks is better, but I think later down the line, like, I think when it comes to global Annie, getting a copy of that Luffy is going to be a massive game changer for sure, you know. But yeah, I think Shanks is better for the time being, in my opinion, at least. I think Luffy will age better. How about that? It just makes more sense. All right, Blitz happened. Cool. Moving on. PKA happened. Yeah, okay, cool. Moving on.
Yeah, I accidentally stubbed my foot and it really hurt.
I told you. I cursed you and it worked. That's a fucking bullet.
He was trying to give me a blanket.
Nah, he deserved pain. Well, another item of deserved pain is this Katakuri Oven unit. Am I right? Am I right, boys?
No.
Oh no. No.
How you feel about that?
Oh,
yeah, talk to us, man. Talk to us, man. Another Katakuri L.
The day that these got revealed, Chris and I were out at the time, and then Chris was like, "Oh, we're gonna go make videos now." So I ended up hopping on the computer, was like looking at the new units, and then I see, oh look, Katakuri got a new legend. I'm like, oh shit, let's go, that's awesome. And then I was, I think I did my first reaction to his kit on the video, and I was so upset because he's just not that good at
He's ass. He's ass.
He's not even good in Rumble, but he does have one like glimmer of hope is that his support effect is actually really good. But
yeah,
the rest of it is
support legend. Pog.
I was pissed though, but like after using him, he's definitely a lot better than I thought. But he's still like a top tier legend by any means.
Yeah. All right. Well, without a shadow of, without dilly-dallying any further, Katakuri and Oven, Cerebral and Powerhouse Dex unit. Captain ability reduces the special cooldown of Strength, Dex, and Side characters by a turn at the start of the fight. Boosts the attack of Strength, Dex, and Side characters by 5.75 by 5.25 by 5.75 if you use their special in this turn. Instead, boosts the HP of Strength, Dex, and Side characters by 1.2 and has a chance to ignore debuff protection defense to all enemies by 100% for 2 turns based upon the damage dealt in the previous turn. So 500k is 20%, 100k is 20%, 500k is 50%, 100k 1 mil is 100% and 2 mil is 100%. 100% to why the fuck does a 100% to debuff
through debuff protection?
Oh, through. Okay, why did I say 2? You fucking schmucks, Solaris. Jesus Christ. Special.
You got this, Happy.
If HP is above 61% when the special is activated, reduces the crew's current HP by 60% of crew's max HP, and it advances special cooldown of this character to max. Boosts the chance of getting matching orbs by 1 turn. For one turn, randomize non-matching, non-recovery, or non-tandem orbs, including block, and boost the attack against enemies with reduced defense by 2.5 for 2 turns. If your crew has a status attack boost when the special is activated, adds 1.5x to the chain multiplier for 2 turns. If your crew has additional chain addition when the special is activated, boost the base attack of all characters by 1250 for 2 turns. Super type. It deals 300x attack character attack in dex damage to all enemies at the end of each turn for 3 turns. Reduces defense of all enemies by 90% for 3 turns. Recovers 30x character recovery in HP, allowing HP overheal, and changes to super dex. Support. Once per adventure, if the supporter character uses a special, deals 50x carry attack and non-type damage to all enemies at the end of the turn for 1 turn, and boost the chain multiply by 0.65 turn. That's actually really, really good. He has nothing special in that kind of regard. Rumble,
no super tandem, no final tap,
no bitches, no hoes, no crypto. Level 5 Rumble ability. Applies level 5 HP attack buff to Dex. Applies level 5 defense buff to Powerhouse. When Big Mom is on your crew, applies level 2 speed up buff to Dex. And his Rumble ability is 30 CT. Deals 2k fixed damage to all enemies in a large sideways range. Inflicts level 3 accuracy down debuff to all enemies in a large sideways range. Removes 30% of CT to one enemy with the highest special CT. He does have GP leader. Wow. Level 5 applies level 3 speed and HP up buff to Dex Int. Applies level 2 special CT up buff to Dex Int. Applies level 6 HP and attack up buff to Powerhouse. Applies level 3 speed up buff to Powerhouse. After 55k damage received, 2 uses. Applies level 4 shield up buff to Dex Int for 10 seconds. Applies level 5 defense up buff to Dex Int for 30 seconds. Deals level 3 dot damage to all enemies for 30 seconds. He is average. He's so average.
Terrible.
He's so wonky.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Bae.
Yeah, if you look up average in the dictionary, it's just
it has a photo of every Katakuri legend possible.
Must summon.
Must summon. Actually, take it back. Must pull right now, everyone. That's what you're doing. He does a lot of defense stuff. And a lot of burn stuff. He's such a wonky ass unit, though.
He's so wonky to use. Like when you got another thing you gotta remember when you use him as a captain and you're trying to stall. If you do over 100k damage, you have a chance to burn all the enemies and just instantly kill them. So you don't even get your stall. You got to be careful when you're doing your stalling before you get to the final boss fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess one cool thing about him is that he gets access to a couple good supports. So you've got Cracker, Legend Cracker. Yeah, Brule. Yeah, you can still use Brule on him, which is good. You said Legend Cracker already. We've got the Strength Perispirit.
I was going to say, that's the best support. That's the best support.
But actually, one that a lot of people will overlook is Rare Recruit Flampe.
Oh, yeah.
So Rare Recruit Flampe says, attaches to Katakuri, when you use the special of Katakuri, it makes perfects easy to hit and reduces enemy defense by a certain value for 1 turn.
Yeah.
So it allows you to use the special of Katakuri, get the defense down conditional, and then apply defense down to the enemy.
Yep.
Without using his super type. So you can use him as a sub and still get the defense down conditional. So it's kind of cool. But of course he doesn't do defense down at all aside from that super type, and it's not 100% and it doesn't go through full immunity, so it's pretty mid.
It's trash.
Yeah.
90% for 3 turns is just so like why
it should
why
have
do
100%
that?
for 2 turns. 100% for 2 turns is what it
Even
should
just
have been.
1 turn, right? But like why I don't understand the 90% such a weird number to choose. It's like Robin, like New Year's Robin's like 80% or whatever it was.
Like if you do the defense down for like 3 turns, it means that when you actually use his captain to do the right damage and you eventually inflict defense down, you don't even get the 100% defense down, which is what his captain does, because you've already got the defense down from his super type, which is only 90%. So like it's poorly designed, just across the board.
I mean, keep in mind this is a regular batch legend, so just for people like FYI,
it is not an Anni legend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
goodness.
And meanwhile, the 2023 legend, by the way, where these special boost chances of getting matching slots and then shuffles your slots.
That's so fucked. That's such
doesn't
a
even
spin
give
in the
a
face.
guaranteed. Oh my god!
He's not just he changes non-recovery, non-tandem, and block into whatever. It's just like what? Why are we doing that?
This unit is fucking weird.
Needs a little RNG in their life.
No, we don't. No, denied. Denied. This game's already too RNG as
like
in
what
itself.
they should have made. His captain ability should have been different, where it's like if you tap on him with a certain slot or something, then you inflict it down and burn.
Absolutely.
So you can actually get the conditional boost during the turn.
Kind of like how Tandem lies.
I think.
Yeah, kind of like Tandem Law. Yeah.
I think the burn should have been on with a certain orb, and the defense should have been the damage thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I think it should have been the reverse. Because
defense should have been orb, burn should have been
you'd want to get the defense in the middle of your attack.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah,
so you can actually use the conditional boost.
Yep.
And then like after you do enough damage, you like leave him with a burn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. No, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But like the special, you can get a 1.5 it's a chain addition, not a multiplier.
Yeah.
Like so 1.5 chain addition is actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you've already got a chain addition, you get base attack, but like 1250 is like
cares at this
very
point?
Whatever.
Base attack's very whatever at this point.
But at least you can get a pseudo double special. That's one cool thing with the unit, I guess.
Yeah.
So if you get bad slots, you get another chance at it.
And then you can reset the game and try again if you get bad slots again. There you go.
Exactly. He supports good.
Support is actually fucking amazing.
Yeah.
His support's so good.
End of turn damage is so good.
End of turn damage, chain, and also chain multiplier by 0.6. That's really good. Really good. And on great, like, I mean, literally, show him on Big Mum, fucking dub. It's so good. Look, the Rumble was looking great on the ability. Like, the Rumble ability being attack and HP up to Dex, defense up to Powerhouse, it's fine. But then when you have like when you're running Big Mum as well, you get speed up. That's sick, right? Because Big Mum's gonna be used anyway.
I feel like it should not have been speed up. That should have been like special CT up.
Something like that. But like that's so good. But then the special's
so bad.
Attack. I don't think I've seen attack-accuracy down debuff in so long. It's so long. I couldn't even tell you the last time I saw attack. I don't even know what other unit has accuracy down, miss up or whatever.
I know that Rumble Rare Recruit Smoker has it in his Rumble ability. Like when he hits the field and he like makes the opponent's miss percent go down.
Brother, that's like 4 years ago. That's like 4 years ago.
And it like reduce one enemy CT by 30% with the highest CT, and we have Nami Karina that removes it everything. 4 times. Yeah, like come on, dude.
Yeah.
So bad. It's like they made him bad on purpose. I will say though, is that his GP leader skill is so actually good.
But then his special is so shit. His burst is so bad.
And then the special's bad. Yeah, it's just, you can't win.
Oh, this sucks. Such a mid unit. Such a mid unit.
He's bad. He's like a 5, honestly.
There was no being on the Ryoiin. There was no point in releasing him with Luffy and Shanks. He should have been released as for the Kizuna part, and he should have been an exclusive, and then in theory would have been made better.
Make him better.
There would have been no need for. There's no need for him to release Luffy and Shanks. No need at all.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
All right, Peanuts. What do you guys think?
Get that man out of here.
Get him the fuck. Who the fuck is that guy?
I'm never gonna win. I'm never gonna get a good category.
You're never gonna get a good category unit.
Yeah, VG 6+.
Yeah, he is good actually.
No, but like, he's not meta.
Hey, well, super tight category needs a 6+ still. He might be good.
Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming.
6+. Let's go.
All right. That's it. Out of 10?
5.
That's about right. Out of 10. I love that.
7.5.
7.5? Jesus Christ.
He's better than page 1.
He is. Hey, you know what? He won't win Worst Legend of the Year. He won't win Worst Legend of the Year. So I think that's a dub. That's a big win for category. Let's go.
Take those.
We take those. That's the silver linings. Silver linings. All right. Good eats. That's basically all of the 9.5 anniversary part 1. We obviously have the surprise. We have the Pirate Rumble Rare Crypt Bullet and Anne. I don't really care about them.
They're not great. They're not going to see a hell of a lot of play.
I'm just annoyed that.
I mean, Anne would have been good if her special CT was lower.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like 36 CT for her special. Like, that's ridiculous. Come on.
I'm a bit upset that they fucking shoved Bullet to be in a Rumble Rare crew, not even a fucking Rumble Legend.
Yeah, he got shafted.
He got shafted in the celebration. I guess because they know that Bullet's the best legend in the game.
Yeah, so they had to relegate him because he was too strong.
Yeah, it's exactly. See, I'm so glad that we're all on the same page.
Yeah, no, I agree.
The last legend, I know, another legend. Jesus Christ, who would have thought?
Wow, another one.
One more. The last legend we have to chat about is Legend Coby. But before we get to that, there's something interesting that we've noticed that, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but there is a large gap between the IDs of Luffy and Katakuri's 5-star version. So from Luffy's ID is 4012, 5-star Katakuri Oven is 4019. So the 7-unit gap there. What could it be? Who knows?
Yeah, that's odd. That is very
It's a very weird decision to have such a large gap between the units, but so something's going to slide into that. I'm not going to finish that sentence, at some point. So pause? Yeah, someone pause that real quick. All right.
It's not something that hasn't happened before, but that's a big gap.
It's a lot of units to kind of put into that.
Actually, wait, couldn't that fit a dual unit? That could fit a dual unit, like an unevolved and then an evolved dual unit with the icons.
I mean,
it'd
still be 2 IDs. Yeah, that's the problem. I guess I don't know. I mean, maybe the Kizuna batch is going to slide in there, but then at the same time, like the treasure map batch, which is this Coby, has just gone straight after the Bullet and Arn. So
it's very weird. It means that they have something planned for it because they did it on purpose. So something is planned in that little gap there, but it's very, very weird.
Maybe they're just dumb. Have you ever thought of that?
Yeah, maybe they just forgot how to count.
Like, 12, 19. Perfect.
Damn.
We out here. All right. Let's end it. Legend Coby. What the fuck?
Goaty.
Who thought this was going to happen?
Who the fuck thought this was a good idea as well? I'll tell you that much. Oh my days. Legend Cobus. A strength fighter cerebral. Captain ability. Reduce the special cooldown of all characters by 1 turn at the start of the fight. Boost the HP of all characters by 1.2. Boost recovery of all characters by 1.3. Boost tag of all characters by 5.25, 5.5 instead if they have a recovery, tandem, Wano, or rainbow slot. Makes recovery and tandem orbs beneficial for all characters. And boost the chance of getting tandem orbs. If the character becomes your captain in the middle of an island, reduces damage received by 50%. Special. Reduces the cooldown of all characters by 1 turn. Reduces enemies threshold by 7 turns. Changes all orbs, including block, into tandem. Boosts the color affinity of all characters by 2.25 to 2.75 for 1 turn. Increases orb effects of beneficial tandem orbs to 2x to 2.75 for 1 turn, depending on how many times this character uses their special this adventure. If your captain is a fighter or cerebral character when the special is activated, optionally swaps one selected character with your captain for 1 turn. He's super special. The criteria is the funniest thing that I've seen.
Yeah.
So, his special criteria is your crew must have any two of the following. Characters with last tap, super tandem, or rush. Oh my days.
We wailing out here.
This is Flame's worst nightmare.
And it doesn't even include himself.
Yeah, he doesn't include himself because he has tandem.
For Coby, I pull 15 copies.
What the fuck? Dude, oh my god. Super special. Optionally removes captain swap duration completely. Reduces special cooldown of all characters by turn. Recovers 25% of max HP. And boosts attack of all characters. Base attack of all characters by 1250 for 1 turn. And to super strength. His support is actually pretty good. Strength fighter characters. Once per adventure when the supported character uses their special. Reduces enemies threshold duration by turn and boosts the color affinity of all characters by 1.75 for 1 turn. See, that's good support.
That is fantastic.
Put that on Luffy, fucking wrap it up. You know what I mean? That's perfect.
Hell yeah.
He has super tandem at level 5. Any two of the following. A bunch of film red characters, pretty much, or characters that weren't film red on any stage, I believe. Boost the base attack of last tap characters by 1500 for 1 turn, and boost the chain multiplier growth rate by 1.5x on activation. Damn.
Right.
Rumble ability at level 5. Level 6 attack speed and HP up buff to strength characters. Applies level 6 crit up buff to fighter characters. And when Zoro, Sanji, Helmeppo, Usopp, Nami, or Robin are on your crew, applies level 3 special CT up buff to fighter characters. His special on 30 CT reduces 30% of special CT to strength characters, 50% chance to grant haste to crew members, applies level 5 attack up buff to crew members for 30 seconds, deals 2.5x attack and damage to one enemy with the highest HP 2 times, and when HP is below 60%, applies level 4 shield up buff to strength characters for 30 seconds. And his GP leader skill applies level 3 defense and special CT up buff strength characters, level 6 attack up buff to strength characters, level 5 HP speed and crit up buff to fighter and cerebral characters. After 5 rumble specials, 2 uses, reduces half stats to crew for 50 seconds, reduces 50% of special CT to crew members with a 50% HP. What does that mean? Is that just poor wording?
There's 50% of... Oh, I think it's like if they have less than 50% health, he restores 50% of their CT.
Okay, fair enough. And then a 100% chance to grant haste to crew members.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so Coby's a thing.
Rainbow Captain.
Rainbow Special.
Rainbow Special. Captain swapping with selecting any unit.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Well,
you can make anyone become the captain.
I'm the captain now. And then he's super special removes them from captain. So like on the low ski, there's really no point to pull this unit. Just have a friend captain, and you actually get like way more benefit out of it.
Yeah, I guess technically you can do that.
Support's
his
very
captain
good.
ability, like by itself, isn't like amazing.
Nah,
it's pretty mediocre. So,
yeah.
I guess what they want you to do is maybe use him as a sub make him switch to the captain, use his super class to give super strength, base attack boost, HP recovery, cooldown, and then switch him out. I think that's probably what they want you to do. I mean, his special's good though. That's a great special. Like,
it's very solid.
The threshold removal's good. Full border tandem, and then like a rainbow affinity. And it is worded a little oddly on the database, but it's basically based on the amount of specials that your crew has used, not just what Coby has used.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's like, what was it? It was like 0 to 3, 4 to 7, and then 8. I think it was.
Yeah, 8 or more. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 8 or more is very difficult to do in most teams, but obviously with the new batch and them having self cooldown reduction units, like that makes sense.
Yeah.
But using him in normal content, you're probably going to reach level 2, which is 2.5 affinity and then 2.25 tandem slots.
Yep. Which is really good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full border orbs, none of that stinky Katakuri shit. Threshold, color affinity, orb boost. I think the coolest part though is the fact that you can pick what unit becomes the captain. Like,
yeah, pretty cool.
There's a lot to play around with there. Like the fact that you could probably bring him to, you could like hypothetically swap Kaido in there, pop his EX, get 2, and then swap him back out, and then, you know, somehow swap in another, and then swap in Sanji with his own special and get something else and swap him back out. And like, there's definitely a lot, like this unit provides a lot more opportunity to like team build, bring different units into captain, remove them from captain, and so on and so on. I think it's a very solid character.
The issue is it doesn't captain swap. It only captain swaps for 1 turn.
Yes, correct.
If that was 2 turns, it would have been so much better. Because you could use it to like preemptively before an enemy like activates an effect on a new stage. So if you know like, oh, my enemy, he's gonna despair me, so I can just switch gear 5 into my captain spot. So he resists despair, and then after the preemptive, it swaps back. Like that would be so good.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, 1 turn. Yeah, absolutely. I really like his support. It's very, very good. Very, very good.
Yeah, it's a great support.
1 turn of threshold plus 1.75 X color affinity is actually solid. Rainbow affinity as well is very solid.
Yeah.
Tandem thoughts?
Oh, his tandem's terrible.
I think it's a cool concept though, right?
It's the type of super tandem you'd activate like not on the final stage.
Yeah.
I think you can get better tandems than that.
Because I think like boost the base attack of last tap characters by 1500 is very interesting, because that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to use the last tap, but if a character has the last tap ability, they get their base attack boosted. Yeah,
they're really trying to make you use him with Luffy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Luffy you can use his Coby's super type, which gives obviously Luffy super strength and a 1250 base attack, and then use his super tandem to get a further 1500 base attack, which stacks. So I get it, but
but you're trying, like, it's a cool concept. Like when they do this for Rush, it's a wrap. Like when they have a tandem that like boosts the Rush character by a certain amount or does something about chain or whatever it is for Rush character.
We haven't had a Rush character this entire celebration. They really don't want to put out many of those units.
Yeah, well, good.
I'm getting sick of these super tandems releasing and they're fucking garbage.
Yeah,
these also terrible ass super tandems.
Fuck them. There's like 3 good super tandems. 2 of them being Nami at level 4 and level 5. That's fucking
man.
That's fucking hell.
Well, yeah, there's a handful of good ones.
Yeah, there are, of course. Rumble thoughts?
Stocks went up on that Strength Pirate Rumble Rare Recruit
Sanji. That Rare Recruit Sanji stocks through the fucking roof, dude. He's actually, it's gone up like crazy.
Because I can't think of too many other strength fighter units that fit that list of units.
There is not a single, as far as I'm concerned, there is not a single strength fighter of a Zoro, a Helmeppo, an Usopp, a Nami, or a Robin.
Or even just mono strength units for those characters.
Or fighter units that are good.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. They basically want you to use Sanji.
They literally only have Sanji.
That's the only unit that works. Which is not bad, because like a core of this Sanji and Luffy will be pretty good.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a good point. Yep.
Because doesn't that Rumble Sanji give like special CT as well?
I believe.
I'm pretty sure he does.
So
Sanji.
Ow.
Fighter. Rumble.
Damn units, man.
5 attack and speed to strength, and for the first 30 seconds, level 3 CT up for strength. But this Sanji doesn't have a level limit break yet, so he might actually
There's
get
still
a
lot
very
of room.
big buff.
Yeah, there's still a lot of room to grow then.
Yeah,
for sure.
just keep on the lookout for that strength Rumble rare recruit Sanji, because with level limit break, that could be a very, very good team.
You know what is a good unit to attach the Coby support to?
Who's that?
A Legend Bullet. There we go.
Let's
go.
Best legend of the game. We were Bullet.
And that works too because Bullet loves color affinity.
Dude, fucking Bullet stocks through the fucking roof once
Bullet
again.
Stay winning,
Bro, he's
dude.
the most
Let's
expensive
go.
stock on the market. We love that for him.
That's insane.
I've got nothing else to really talk about than Coby. Like Carissa, if Carissa's still there, I think she's fallen asleep because of the bottle of wine.
Yeah, she's asleep.
Sick. Flame Knight, what are your thoughts?
Like you said earlier,
great thoughts.
I like the change to
yeah.
the captains.
Yeah, there's a lot there to play around with, right?
Cool.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I like the I like the change captain effect too. I was like I stepped away for a little bit. I don't know if you talked about the rare recruits.
No.
Little sussy. Little sussy.
What do you mean by that?
The rare recruits are terrible. They're so bad.
I don't think I've read the rare recruits. Laws
they pulled up with some random 2 kids.
What do you mean? You got Wish Uta, your Wish version of Uta, dude. Fucking right there.
Wish Uta. He's like those like 2 kids on like in Melbourne.
That's crazy.
They literally they want us to pull for NPCs. It's crazy.
Nah, but I mean, with basically all the legends of this patch, like cool, nice to actually see something for Coby, but
yeah, for sure.
No one's pulling.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, it is a bit these anniversary units, like they're all restrictive, but like no one really wants to pull for these units because like they like good, but they're not like crazy broken levels of good.
Yes, correct. Absolutely.
There's no other Coby legend, right?
Nah, it's the first one.
Coby has some okay supports too, I think. So
I think he actually does. I think he has a couple Garps and Gokus, right?
Legend Garp.
Yeah.
Really good. He has a couple, I think.
Yeah, he does. So, which is awesome for him, but fuck off.
I'm surprised there's no Coby legend, like a Coby and Helmeppo or something like that.
Yeah.
We've been calling for that for ages though. Like bare time.
There's a raid.
There is a raid unit. That raid unit's still good. I still rate that raid unit.
It's still usable.
It's still very usable. I think that's it though. Out of 10? Final thoughts out of 10?
Probably
I say 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 seems about right.
I
7.5.
I'm looking forward to seeing what people do in like Kizuna with this unit and the whole captain swapping functionality. That would be very interesting to see. But I think 7.5 for me. I think he's solid, but again, especially because I think, as you said, Todd, like it's an anniversary unit. It's like, whatever. Yep. We move.
Pretty much.
I cannot give 2 shits about reading the Bluno, Beppo, and Sunday Kun 5+, but they did get a 5+. So good for them, I suppose.
Cool.
Cool.
Borderline the same unit, basically.
It's just +1 on the buffs. That's about it. I think that's about it for content. We've made it through. So I guess without further ado, in other news, which is already too late now, but the Halloween Doflamingo Blitz had a rerun.
Ooh.
Yay, let's rerunning content. Yes, dude.
Let's go.
Yes, dude. I love this game. That had a rerun. Very cool, very swag, very nice. The Odin travel tomes are now, you can get them for doing 30 clears. Same thing as like Zoro's training drinks. Nice, dude. You can get a bunch of training drinks because we need more of those. And then finally the November medal exchange. I think we talked about it last episode because it was not last episode, last Treasure Cruise episode because it was like data mined early or some trash. But I mean, I can't remember. But nonetheless, At the 600 metal tier, you have Usopp, Yasop, Beckman, and Chopper. The 400 tier, you have Neko, Inu, Lucci, Whitebeard versus Blackbeard, V1 Katakuri, V2 Boa, V1 Sanji, V1 Ace. And then at the 250 tier, you have Snake Man. At the 100 tier, you have Rockstar. What is that? Rockstar, Yasop, and Lucky Roo. I think they were TM rare recruits, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they were.
And then you have Luffy, Kid, and Capone, who were all Blitz rare recruits. And then the creme de la creme is actually the Corazon and the Viola, who I believe were also Blitz rare recruits, but
they weren't really Blitz.
Like
it was an event, really.
They were really good, though. Those supports are nuts. And then added to the permanent tier is the limited rare recruit Beckman, Koala, and Marco.
I'm just reading the news just dropped. And there's something here about the treasure map. It says, on the 21st run of treasure map, there will be a special map. So I'm not really too sure what that means. And also the first map will be a bonus map this time, which is cool.
Okay.
It says the special map will appear on the 21st run and then every 25th run. What the heck?
So they're restricting bonus maps to start after 20 runs, so you're forced to do more runs to get the bonus map.
No. So bonus maps are normal, but this is a special map, like another new map altogether.
Right, okay.
This is the first new treasure map from the update?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bonus map will appear on the first run. Also on the 21st run, there will be a special map. Treasure birds will also be appearing on non-bonus maps.
Wait, really? Is that what
that's what it says right there. Let's go. That's actually a dub.
So yeah, more points.
More points.
That's actually really good. And then, so when you get the treasure bird, usually after you beat the boss, you get a stat boost. So it's just you only get the stat boost on the intrusion maps, bonus maps.
Oh, Godot's pointed out something else there. It says every X amount of runs on every X amount of levels. So that means it doesn't clash with the C chart.
That's what we thought. So so bonus maps are only every fifth run, not like every fifth level.
Yeah, okay.
So even if you lose, fair. It's still
That I think it's kind of better.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
it makes sense. Having the treasure bird appear is actually kind of a dub.
That's a big change. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. The treasure points multiplier from treasure bird will vary by map. Does that just mean
that's kind of weird?
That's kind of weird. No fucking stupid fucking game. 6 of one, half to the other, right? You never have too many positives. That's pretty sick though. We'll take that. That's kind of a dub. And then finally, in the November medal exchange, I would probably say
that Cora is so good.
The Cora and the Viola are actually both really, really good units. So
yeah, and then Beckman Lucky Roo for 600, it's a lot, but Beckman Lucky Roo is so good.
Mm-hmm.
But they are on normal red
I
tickets,
bought them.
So, yeah,
you bought them?
Good.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, whenever I log in, I look at the shop, see any units I don't have, and I buy them because I have a shit ton of coins.
Oh, there you go. Also there for the I'm reading further. Once the applicable trusted character is recruited, the card enhancing effects will always be active.
Yeah.
So you just have to get the units for them to be active. Fair enough.
There it is.
Oh. About versus Beckman and Lucky Roo. During Battle 3, the enemies will apply defense up after one turn.
Okay, so kill them before that happens, I guess.
Great. 2 guests enjoy the live performance. I hear.
Annie.
Oh, it's the 2 NPCs.
Yeah, it's just the 2 little children, the infant child.
They're the secret boss. Okay.
Not bad.
Well,
new stuff. I guess. We'll take it. That's fine. Good eats. And then 15 mil points. I think we already said that though. So cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it All right, from everyone's favorite section into the shoutouts. Well, hey,
Hey,
I was waiting for this.
My favorite part of the show. Oh my god. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you go down there, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment happy birthday Flame. That's everyone is going to comment that in the comment section down below. And also hit the join button. Plenty of different tiers, plenty of different price points. If you want to support us financially, we would greatly appreciate it. But with that being said, I want to give a shout out to our GGP producer of Alexander Wisniewski, our perfect member of Bryan, Kisa, McDermott, our great members of MyDrunkenMoneky and Cswins, and our good members of Ryoiin, Stumpy, Gacha, Red Halo, Dr. Erection, Wankerfella, and Mike Shallow.
Hey, thank you, lad.
Thank you guys for the continued support. We do greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, from everyone's favorite section into the shoutouts, into everyone's actual favorite section, it is the Q&A.
The Q&A.
Let's go. If you have any questions, make sure you send them through to us at GGP Podcast on Twitter or via our YouTube community tab. First question coming in from Duopoly Ash. They ask, do any of you guys watch JJK? And if you were able to, what would you implement in a JJK gacha game? Flame, this question's for you, bud. Go ahead.
Yes, I do watch JJK. The newest season, by the way, is going absolutely crazy. Check it out if you haven't. And what do you say if there was a game, or what would you implement? If you were
able to, what would you implement into a JJK gacha game? I don't think there is a JJK gacha game, right, at the moment.
I think there's one in development. Like, I think it's coming.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
I'm not sure specifically what I would implement to the game, but I would really hope that it has like a really good like battle system, because I think that type of game would like very much pay off from that.
Because Carissa had to look at the questions beforehand, and she mentioned like, oh, maybe like there's something in the game where you collect like Sukuna's fingers, like that's the pity system. Is like you get like Sukuna fingers after every multi, and then once you have enough, or like increases your pity chance or something like that.
Yeah, you know it'd be really cool if you guys like have seen it. Like when you do like a summon, like you'd like enter like Sukuna's like domain. That'd be crazy. That'd be like the summoning animation.
I see. I like it.
What gacha game, like what kind of gacha game style of combat would you want a JJK? Would you want a JJK game to have though?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because you have like the 70s style, you have like the style of like things like Bounty Rush. Obviously, you have the Treasure Cruise, you have the Dokkan Treasure Cruise style. You know, you have the Legend style. Like, what kind of approach would you want it to take in terms of combat? Would you want it to be like isometric 3D like style? Would you want it to be like card usage, or how would you want to approach it?
I'm gonna go a little far out here. I would like it to be like Epic 7. Epic 7 is like Epic 7 in a way is like FGO but without the cards. Yeah. But the reason why Epic 7 is like that I really like is because the in-game sprite animations, the combat animations, and the special animations are all like top notch. And I feel like that type of series would definitely pop off with something like that.
Hell yeah. That's a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I want it to be like Don Machi.
Don Memo, baby.
Yes, sir.
Season 5 confirmed.
Let's go. Don Memo, go. Don Memo, go. All right. Next question. At Obsidian_Steed_, he asks, let's say the GGP crew sets off to Japan for a month with a blank check budget. How would you all spend your time there? I would use all of the money to buy explosives and explode the Bandai HQ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Next question.
Girlfriend?
Would all rent girlfriends for the day and would get them to farm treasure map for us. What are your thoughts on that? Get a treasure map farming, get a gacha farming service.
And wait, we got a blank check. Accounts. We can literally just buy the Bandai building.
Yo, he's not wrong. For a month though, we don't have a month, so we'll buy it for a month. We'll delete Treasure Cruise, but we'll keep all the code, and then we'll burn
it down the last day.
Yeah, facts. I would do that.
No, you know what? Just to troll everyone, you just turn off the Dokkan servers.
Oh my god!
Make them even slower.
Oh no!
Make them even slower than what it is.
It's hilarious.
Ugh. All right.
Oh, yeah, put the Treasure Cruise servers in Australia, so we
Yeah,
don't
put
get
the
the
Treasure
shitty
Cruise
connection.
servers in like a more central location than Japan.
That's crazy.
All right, perfect. Glad we're
Hell
all
yeah.
on the same page here. Night, what would you do?
We need all the ramen because ramen's goated.
Yeah, we'll just eat.
Yeah,
We'll
like
eat,
George
bro. We'll
Town.
eat good food, man.
I love ramen.
Oh,
Good
Chris
eats.
is back.
He's
Hey,
back.
Dad.
What would you want us to do on our GGP Crew Japan adventure?
with a blank
Oh,
check
frick,
budget.
I just thought, what was it that I said earlier when I saw that?
I don't know what you said earlier.
Oh shit! I did have something for this.
I just want to say I appreciate the fact that Carissa reads the questions prior. It's a very
I do.
That's a very
I do,
pleasant-
and I
very
had
pleasant
something for
change.
this. I told you what it was, and I can't remember now.
Oh no, you had a question for the next one.
No, I had it for both. I read all but the last question.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, next question.
All right, next question. At Frankie Iron, he asks, "What's one anime you'd want to become a gacha game?" All right, JJK, great answer. Next question. We can move it on.
Crazy.
No, seriously, what's one anime you'd want to become a gacha game?
Fruits Basket.
That's
Damn.
crazy. I'd be wailing.
Dude, I was all about this. I was like, Flame likes Fruit Basket, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, no, that would be deadly. I hope they don't make that.
hope they
I
do.
would love a Fruits Basket one.
Hunter.
Oh, I
I
remember.
a
would-
what
good
it
Hunter
yeah, bring
Hunter
it
one
back.
would actually be
Bring
sick.
it back, baby.
Bring it back. Remake the Hunter
what'd you
Hunter
say?
one. Hunter Hunter.
Oh, Hunter Hunter. Bro, I was
Yeah.
about to mention it. Hunter Hunter Battle All Stars. Who knows that?
Bring it back.
Does
Bring
anyone
it
know
back.
that?
Yeah.
Battle All Stars, man. That
Yeah.
was the goat gacha game.
Yep, I played that. That game
Hell
was
yeah.
crazy.
Todd said there was already one for is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Don
done
Memo,
Memo.
baby. The
Yeah,
goat
Chris
game.
didn't believe me.
I didn't
Nah,
believe him. I
We
was-
all played it. We all played it.
This is because I literally just rewatched the end of season like
Chris,
Two.
you won't believe it, but I used to run one of the top 10 clans in Don Memo. Like it was fun.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Pappy
god.
was well in. Yeah.
I was deep into that game. It was crazy. It was a
Yeah,
good
a new
time.
Hunter Hunter gacha would be so good.
All
Yeah,
right.
JJK.
I want a
That's the
gacha
chainsaw,
game
Yeah,
for
yeah, I
this.
was gonna say, that chainsaw man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got a
the other
crazy
one we talked
idea.
about was Spy Family.
I don't know how they do a Spy Family one.
I liked your idea where it wasn't a gotcha of characters; it was a gotcha of skills and
Or you summon for
abilities.
missions, and then the missions are like
Mhm.
your equipment or something like that.
I would totally try out a Spy Family gotcha.
It's just so wholesome.
Yeah,
Just
can't
to
wait
be
for can't wait to pull for Anya Super Evolution, Super
Anya.
Anniversary, fucking super exclusive.
Anya.
I
And
want a gacha game for this really little known IP called One Piece. That's good.
One Piece Treasure Cruise 2, it's time.
These times, paste the image on Twitter, paste the image, go.
Oh, I don't have it with me at the moment.
That's the best, that's the most
Fullmetal
goated image.
Alchemist would go
That's a
crazy, too.
Coby. He was the
Yeah.
one. Like I made the graphic, and Coby was the one that took like the
Blurred
shaky, the shaky photo. Oh, it's the best. He loves it every time it goes.
Didn't that get like
viral.
picked up by like a gaming outlet or something like that at one point or some
I
shit?
think it did at one point. Yeah,
That
it's
was so
hilarious.
funny. No, you said Fullmetal Alchemist. Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, Fullmetal Alchemist had one that came out like last year or the year before, I think. But
Really?
I don't think it was very popular though.
Aren't you
Well,
guys
obviously,
excited?
if none of us knew of it.
I think it was only Japan release or something like that.
Aren't you guys excited for the Black Clover game coming out on the 30th?
Bro.
I love.
I've heard that it's pretty
Clover.
good.
I did too.
I
Yeah.
love Black Clover.
Alright, you'll
I
have to-
made
you'll
you
have
watch
to
it last
inform
time you were
us.
here.
Yep. Black Clover. What else
Perfect.
is really good up there? Well, Attack on Titan. Did they had a gacha, didn't they?
They
It was
did,
bad,
I think, but it was not good, man.
Yeah, it was bad.
Did you guys watch the last episode?
Not
No.
yet.
It was actually good.
Oh,
That's cap.
Did you watch
Final,
it, Poppy?
I'm not watching it.
final,
yeah.
final season.
No,
part
I'm
one?
dead ass, Poppy.
I'm not watching
it's
it.
done now.
Nah, I'll tell you
Attack on Titan
privately.
is goat.
I already watched a video doing a comparison between the manga and the show. So I know all the things.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
not, talk, I'm not, I'm not
I like
talking
it.
because Chris is here.
We're gonna catch
But I don't, so
He about to pop off.
I'm I'm not
going
to pop off.
The ending episode, what I heard is it's so much better than the manga.
It is. That's correct. It is. It is.
Yeah.
Without spoiling it, the one of the big reasons why is because there's like a few controversial scenes in the manga.
Yeah, they cut out. They cut out.
Yeah, some of them are cut out, and then in the anime, they actually changed the dialogue for some of those things.
Did they cut out the kiss at the end?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay.
Still ass. Yeah. Still ass.
Right.
But then they did add some like post-credit stuff as well, like post-credit time skip things here and there.
Yeah, because they had like extra pages added like months after.
Either way, Isayama still a bitch, still a pussy. Should have backed himself the whole way. He's still a bitch boy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Final question. No, Cody. Where are you, Cody? Fuck, we get it. You're a dad. You got a business.
Fuck.
Fucking hell. Fucking Cody's got too much fucking money, man. Cody's doing too well in life at the moment. It's kind of annoying.
He's having too many peanut butter burgers.
Probably.
Taking theoretical.
Not when you have a baby.
No. Here's a shout out to Cody, man. Cody, we get that you've got a child, but come on, it doesn't.
And it was like buying a business, wasn't he, or something? He was like buying, or like it was like selling a business. I think he was doing as well. Like this guy's balling.
Yeah, he's a busy man.
He's still a bitch, though. You know what I'm saying? He's still a bitch.
We raided the house with the peanut butter burgers, man.
What?
Imagine if...
Read the question.
Right, go on the question. Hey, mates. This is from Wankerfella. Hey, mates. Sorry for missing out on last week's Q&A. For the Toadski, what are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to do on your trip to America this time that you didn't get to do last time? Might I suggest hitting up the snacks aisle at Trader Joe's? I frequently risk my life to cross the border to America for those snacks. Todd?
I will take you to a Trader Joe's.
I wonder why you said that. Yeah, I don't read the questions.
Looking at how angry. Why are you asking me about this dude?
I fucking want to go to Trader Joe's. God damn it! I don't want to do nothing.
We won't, because they have the good rice. They have the good rice that I like. Rice. So we have to go there anyways.
Okay, all right. Well, we want a Trader Joe's.
Last time.
Trader Joe's update.
I can't even think. Most of the stuff we're doing is, we went to a concert, which was really cool.
Todd went to his first concert.
Yeah.
First concert,
ever?
Yeah, my first. I've been to like small kind of concerts before, but I've never been to like a dedicated like arena for a concert before.
Where'd you go to see?
They went to see the 1975, which is Chris.
Oh, I love them. I love one of my favorites.
It was really good.
Oh, Caroline.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was really good. Like,
it was so good.
I was like kind of like at the start, I was like, yeah, this is like kind of whatever, but I know Carissa likes it, so we'll go. But I was actually enjoying it. It was good.
Oh, he was singing and dancing.
It was good.
No, yeah, their music is really good.
I love the 1970. This is the third time I've seen the 1975. I love them. I love them.
Yep, they're great.
It was solid. So that was good. But yeah, we're doing pretty much a similar stuff. Like we've been to some football. Well, we're going to multiple football games. We went last weekend. It was good.
Oh, Browns.
Yeah, we got a good win on the weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll figure out something else. But at the
moment, you'll have your first Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's true. I'll be here for Thanksgiving, so that'll be my first time having that. That's cool. I'm sure that'll be fun.
What'd you say, Night?
Be thankful, fucker.
Damn. You don't smoke.
Night ain't invited to the table.
Alright, I'll be thankful for Night specifically, okay?
There you go. Say that at the table.
You have Christmas here. An actual, like, potentially
a white Christmas.
Yeah, because, back at home, it's like 30, 40 degrees Celsius Christmases, and that's a lot of fun.
That's for those Americans.
Dude, I'm sweating
really
right now.
Hot.
I'm
hot.
90 degrees plus Fahrenheit.
What's the weather right? It's 32 degrees right now. Celsius right now.
What is it here?
That is hot.
My balls are sweating. I'm sweating.
It's 7 degrees Celsius here right now.
What the fuck?
It's 46 degrees Fahrenheit here.
That's like 10 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's much more pleasant.
No, I'd rather be hot, bro. I love when it's 90
not
degrees.
that hot though.
This is gross.
No,
I'm so I think I've burnt like 300 calories just fucking sitting down doing jack shit.
Just living.
Just existing. Hey, that's the play.
That's crazy.
All right. On a One Piece note, if you all had the chance to do one of the following, which would it be and why? I'm just gonna go down the. I mean, I would just say yes to all this shit anyway. On a One Piece note, if you had the chance to do one of these, what would it be and why? Learn Haki from Rayleigh. Yes. Duh.
Absolutely.
Do we have to pick one? Why are we picking
one?
Yeah,
that's a good idea. Pick one. Pick one. All right. Learn Haki from Rayleigh. Have a sword training session with Zoro. Have a 10-course meal made by Sanji. Car ride down the coast with Nami as your navigator. Go to any museum with Robin and learn the truth about any historical event. Have Chopper cure any medical ailment you have. Swim to the depths of the ocean with Jinbei and see what's down there. Build a tank with Frankie and go blow now it's hard. You can pick one. That's tough.
Brooke does nothing.
Brooke, you die with Brooke. You die with Brooke.
Or learn a musical instrument from Brooke. That's one I just
on added. A funny note, obviously Haki with Rayleigh, but on a serious note, I would take the Chopper one and make him heal my pinched nerves.
That's a good one. Yeah,
that's an adult. That's a responsible decision. That's a responsible decision.
We don't like those here.
I think all of us would pick Haki with Rayleigh, so we can just take that out. Like, that's fine. I feel like that's a no-brainer.
I was stuck between two. I was stuck between the Haki, and I was also thinking Sanji's cooking would be amazing.
Dude, take us with my Sanji.
Sanji's cooking and Chopper's doctoring. You already know.
Dude, Chopper's doctoring.
I feel like Robin's one would be cool, but I guess it depends on the historical event.
So
Robin's would be
I remember now what my Japan thing was. My Japan thing was I would spend it on going to all of the cultural places and seeing everything that Japan had to offer culturally. That was my Japan budget. That's what it was. So I would without a doubt, not just because Robin is my favorite waifu, pick Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you don't want to see me with a sword. I don't need the calories.
Mm-hmm.
What's life without a couple medical problems?
It depends on the medical problem.
Yeah, that's great. If Jinbei could swim me down to the bottom of the ocean and protect me from whatever the fuck is down there, that'd also be really sick too.
If I could hold my breath that long, that'd be so cool. But I'd make it like 10.
You swim down to the depths of the ocean with no.
You just you're gonna go down there. You're gonna explode from the pressure.
Yeah,
you're gonna fucking. He's gone. See him.
And blowing stuff up with Frankie would be pretty fun though.
Yeah,
it'd be fun as, but it's just like.
But I don't need Frankie to blow shit up.
Yeah.
All right, tell us how you really feel.
Oh, wow.
Hold on. Are you armed?
Car ride with Nami as the navigator.
Firearms here at my house. But
bro, yeah, I don't know. Like, where's Nami gonna take me that I can't get to with on Google Maps?
Nami the type of girl to turn the GPS off.
Like, damn, bitch, we get it. Read maps.
Is she gonna pull a big ass map out of her pocket?
And they're gonna take you to the worst spot.
Oh, I know a place.
Oh, I know a place. Hey, yo.
Let's take the back road.
Ugh.
I thought he was gonna say something.
Good eats. That's it.
I don't know.
I would definitely spend my time with Robin. I feel like that's the one thing that I could actually.
What historical event would you want to learn?
What historical event?
Anything and everything.
Roswell.
How were the pyramids made?
Yeah.
I'd really like to know about the 100-year gap.
Oh yeah, tell us about that void century.
Tell us the ending of One Piece in the void century. That's the history that I want to know. The history of the greatest story ever told. Now we're talking. All right, that's it. Another episode done in the books. Happy bloody days. Thank you, Carissa, for joining us today. We do appreciate it. And as always,
no problem.
Thank you to my fellow co-hosts as well. But as per usual, if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you go there, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment, happy birthday, Flame. We'd all greatly appreciate that.
Flame.
Happy birthday, Flame. Yeah. And then, hit the join button if you want to support us financially. We would greatly appreciate that as well. In the description down below, you can go to our link tree, that is linktr.ee/perfect, all of our social media platforms, Twitter @GGP Podcast, anchor.fm/perfect. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts, to say the least. Continue down there. You can go, if you can find all of our socials, all of our YouTubes, all of our Twitches, all of our Twitters, all of our whatevers. Make sure you go follow, like, sub, spend money. I don't know, do all that kind of kind of fun stuff. Todd just started his memberships in his channel, so make sure you go support him there as well. That's it. Surprisingly, this is the last Treasure Cruise episode of the year.
No.
Is the next one going to be the award show?
The next one is the award show. So I should start that at some point.
Bruh.
That'd be a good idea. But yes,
December.
So the next episode will be roughly, so this will be released on about the 13th Australian time. Next episode will be released the 27th Australian time. So we'll be recording the award show around the 9th or the 10th of December, give or take. So we'll discuss that and we'll get back to you guys. But this is the last Treasure Cruise episode of the year. So as normal, we'll be chatting about Anniversary Legends in the new year. So look forward to that. But that's about it from us. With that being said, I've been Captain Papi, Flame, Knight, Todd, and Carissa. Thank you guys for listening to episode. Next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.